flexing, flexing, flexing. All around the kid like stop, like why you keep asking the same question?
Grizzly going crazy, nigga.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? I remember going to school, never had the latest shoes. You was raised to make it cool, I was raised to make a move. We was playing with different bags, so I kept getting shitted on. It was motivation, telling myself stay patient. Package touchdown, gotta relocate it. If that body got took down, guess it was donated. Plug ain't from round town, but we both native. Yeah, sliding with my body, I got a Joe waiting. Can't let these hoes spend the night, ain't got no home training. Heard your damn mixtape, gave it a low rating. Yeah, streets reply, I look right in a Mercedes. Creep at night, the city lights going brave. She popping it like that is meant for, can't be no road and extendo. Bitch, I put me in the friend zone till she see me in the end zone. Hoes calling from other zip codes, trapping hard, I need a flip on this, the new pack, the last one been gone. Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Stepping out cool, rock and roll my watch and shoes. They scream wave, ain't bring a pool. Mainstream think they scream my moves. Jack hit me up like gotta leave round 2. Know what's going on, man, you need it, come through. I'm the neighborhood superintendent. Dogs in the den, got the kush in the kitchen. Look here, baby, I'm on real time. Needle in a haystack, but still shine. Wave guard, grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell him wait for it. Grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell him wait, tell him.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the
But don't even post it. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. Where you go? Son. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no shooter who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no shooter who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Should be bad like in no time. Hit a C like it's go time. My bitches in the game like the old line. Hey, and when I come down, you get no shine. Scissors on the backseat like a little kid. Time been gone for a little minute. Ain't back and forth, I just post a pic with a bankroll, pounds in the mix. I can't parking like pimp. Hey, serving coffee shop him. Hey, got you walking around still. Hey, I'll let cash on him. Then put a bag on the cracker, but you put a bag on him. Hey, for black on black violence. Hey, let's go smash on them. I just paid my rent late on the block near Kimbe. Chopper got a little shake, hit the jerk like Benjay. Money calling me today, I'ma pick up every time. Bro just brought a whole bottle, gon' distribute every line. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like a airline. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wi-Fi around the trap, this shit like an airline. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no shooter who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no shooter who keep me some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my body's downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Gotta get up and get up and get up and get it. You working that job, but you stuck in them trenches. Cash to be made, so who out here tripping? My cellular phone got a damn chip in it. Wake up, sign for 30 balls. Still in the trap with dirty clothes. You can be different, work my phones. You can be dead and work alone. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. You niggas be trolling, licking on my lips, biting down, bitch, I'm rolling. Square ass body walked up like what my hoe went. In the street shit, keep it real without a trophy. Baby, what's the weather like? Wavy, get the better price. Ice on my left and right wrist, burning megabytes. Rolling up megahertz, feeling like gelling hurts. Nigga, what's your nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Better find some. Nigga, what's your net worth? Better find some better work. Look me in my eyes. Shout it. Look me in my eyes. Can you see my vision? Can you? Hey, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Best gas on the north side, tell me what you need. Only sell cat if you selling it for me. Plants ain't ready, I'ma sell them in the spring. 36 bitches, gotta tell them when to leave. Ran up a check, gotta put this in the house. Talking too much, baby, put this in your mouth. Pancakes and eggs, I'm just cooking what I bought. Schedule kinda full, gotta book me when I'm out. Had to tell my dog that his name getting hot. Every kind of tool like a maintenance shop. Hook back some bread for the same little spot. 409 miss me so the game still rock. Shit, wait. For me, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Hotep. Assalamu alaikum. Goddamn me. Shalom. Got Uncle Law in the goddamn building. Peace, 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 Uncle Law. Man, we got some goddamn breaking news coming from King Kong Consciousness himself. I came across this video probably last night, matter of fact, probably around like 12 o'clock midnight. I came across this video. And man, we got to break it down. We got to break it down. The self-proclaimed king of consciousness, you know what I'm saying? He's saying his school got broken into. Now we're gonna find out some new details as we break down this video. We're gonna find out some shit we ain't never heard before. We about to hear some shit we ain't never heard before. We're gonna break down some shit so critically acclaimed. You know what I'm saying? It's good for a Grammy. So we're gonna break down this Umar Johnson video. He said his school got broken into. Now, this is gonna be a funny stream. So grab your popcorn, get your blunt, get your whatever you need to succeed, because this is about to be a funny ass stream. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, you're gonna be laughing. We already know Uncle Umar is a character. You know what I'm saying? we know Uncle Umar is definitely a character. So this gonna be one of them streams, man, where we're gonna learn something new, like we do over here at Powerful Bills Only. We're gonna learn something new. You know what I'm saying? We learn every day over here, so we're gonna learn something new. And man, this gonna be one of them streams where we're gonna laugh, and laugh some more. So I hope y'all having a great week. Like, share, and subscribe. Send this out to the family. We about to break down this video. Peace to everybody joining.
Struggle streamer, undercover boot. We had a YouTubian struggle streamer, undercover booty bandit, who called the electric company posing like me. Y'all know who he is. The undercover booty bandit, Dr. Umar hater #1. They spilled paint over everything. They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters.
Oh, they got it here. They can come through that door.
So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Get out that school. Come out. This is a school, young people. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out. It's the little people.
Yo, let me find out. It's the. All right, hold on. We're going. So just to get a little bit of context. Matter of fact, let me switch to my view. Just to get a little bit of context. Uncle Umar. Just to get a little bit of context. Uncle Umar. He starts off the video by saying somebody called his electric company acting like they was him. That's how he started off the video. And then we go to another angle to where he's talking to the little kid and he's saying something like, what y'all doing over here? This is school. So you got the little homie right here. He's saying like, what y'all, little homie gotta be like 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? It's the summertime. You feel me? Little homie gotta be like 7 or 8. You feel me? So he's talking to the kids, you know what I'm saying? My school being vandalized. Then it quickly goes over to him saying, it sound like he hollering at some people telling him to get out of his school. Sound like he hollering at some people telling him to get out of his school. And then it flips over to an angle to where you see like 10 kids right here. You see like 10 kids. Let me see. Let me go to that angle. You see like 10 kids right here. And I don't know if so I think he's about to accuse the kids of breaking into his house because he says, I don't know if it was the little people. So you saying these little, let me make my screen big. So you saying these little kids, you accusing these, let's just keep the video.
We had a YouTubian struggle streamer, undercover booty bandit, who called the electric company posing like me. Y'all know who he is. The undercover booty bandit, Dr. Umar hater #1. They spilled paint over everything. They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers.
All right, so we got two charges. We got two charges. He accusing somebody of impersonating him to get his power cut off. Then the second charge, he's saying that they stole out of his school. They stole out of the academy. Let's keep going.
Sisters.
Oh, they got it here. They can come through that door.
All right, now he's talking to the little homies right now. He's talking to the YNs and listen to his demeanor and his approach.
They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters.
Oh, they got it here. They can come through that door.
So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school?
Yes.
So look at that right there. You expect the YNs to snitch. You expect us to be out here. No, brother, what? We don't even know you. Why are we gonna snitch? How we know this is school? Since when was this a school, nigga? We don't know what this is, nigga. For all this, we thought this was a church, a damn prayer house, a mosque. Nigga, y'all ain't been open. So y'all seen who broke in my school? Kids off the rip. Nope. Man, we ain't about to rat. You ain't got that type of pull in the community. These kids don't even know you. You about to accuse them of stealing. Watch this.
So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school? Wait a minute. Yo! Excuse me. Get out that school. Yo! Come out. This is a school, young people. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out.
Yeah, he got them all on camera saying it was the young people.
It's the little people. Sister, I need you to turn that camera off. Nothing's funny. Turn it off. And I need y'all to move on. You can't hang on this block. This is... Excuse me?
So when a client comes to us with an ask to launch an influencer marketing,
Bruh.
I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
Oh, no. Never. Did Umar Johnson just say, I need y'all to go, I'm going to call the police? Never. The hell he mean he gonna call the police? You gonna call the police on these kids that's out thugging because it's the summertime? You gonna call the police on the kids? Uncle Ratchet in the building. What's it? Somebody got to clean this shit up. Say he gonna call the police on the kids, man. Let me run this part back, man. Then he say, stop recording. You recording, nigga. You just snitched on the kids. You got 10 kids on camera.
What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out.
Gonna say, what are we doing? What you mean, what are we doing, nigga? Is that ratting right there, nigga? Is that ratting? Now what he about to say? Pull your camera up. You can't record. But nigga, you can record them.
It's the little people. Sister, I need you to turn that camera off. Nothing's funny. Turn it off. And I need y'all to move on. You can't hang on this block. This is... Excuse me?
Brother, you ain't about the block? So Umar Johnson think he bought the street? It's the summertime game.
Hey, can you hear me, brother?
Hoes.
I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
Hey, see, that's... Now, hold up. The kid said something after he said that.
Excuse me? I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
Ooh. They told him, call the police. See, you got the YNs bucking. We ain't boring none of that. You got the call the police, nigga. Uncle Ratchet, you there? All right, sound like Uncle Ratchet at work. But yeah, you got the YN saying, call the police, nigga. Call the police. What you gonna do? We ain't scared of no goddamn police. We don't know you from a can of paint. Keep going.
I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
You gonna call the police on 7 and 8 year olds? Yeah, you ain't getting no more our money, gang. You ain't getting no more our money, gang. You trying to call the police on 7 and 8 year olds? You ain't getting no more our money, gang.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Man, fuck all that peace and shit. And you just try to call the police on the youth. Fuck all that peace, fuck all of that shit. You just tried to goddamn get the youth involved in your investigation by having them snitch. And then you just try to voluntarily get off the block. I'm gonna call the police on you. Man, you need to be finding out who vandalized your house. Who vandalized your school? Did you have cameras, Umar Johnson? Did you have cameras? Did you have security? Did you have security system and security? Did Umar Johnson have security around his school? I thought schools had security. Let's keep going though. Okay, I'm about to make it make sense, gang. I'm about to make it make sense. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, he said, somebody got my power cut off. At the beginning of the video, he said, somebody got my power cut off. Now, I guess he about to go into the motion. I guess he lining up the play. So the power was cut off. School was vandalized. You got no proof of nothing that happened. All right, let's keep going.
Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar
So my big brother ain't calling the laws, gang. Big brother is not calling the laws. It's the summertime. We thugging. We riding our bikes. Big brother is not calling the laws because we thugging in the summertime, gang. You is not big brother. You is not big brother. Big brother don't call the laws because we thugging in the summertime.
Tunde Oguntade, coming to you live and direct from the most honorable Frederick Douglass and the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey Academy. I got some bad news for my FDMG donors. But we still going to end it on a...
It's always some bad news, nigga. Where's the good news at, nigga? We haven't heard no good news. It's always been donate, donate, donate. You just got your paycheck? All right, come donate. You just got paid? You got your taxes? All right, come donate. Nigga, it ain't never no good news. Nigga, it's always, I need y'all to come paint the walls. Nigga, we donating. Why we gonna paint the walls? Why would we paint the walls and we donate, gang?
Positive note, brothers and sisters. First of all, I want to say to my neighbors here in Wilmington, Delaware, I'm very disappointed. To my neighbors here in Wilmington, Delaware, I'm very disappointed. And the reason I'm disappointed is not because of the vandalism. It's not because of the graffiti. It's because I was gone for about a month and nobody called me, nobody texted me, nobody inboxed me, and nobody emailed me the fact that our high school had been broken into. Nobody said a word. I had to.
God damn. So y'all heard it right there. Y'all heard it right there. I ain't even have to say it. Y'all heard it right there. Umar said, now mind y'all, it's June 18th. He said he been gone about a month. You know what I'm saying? High school been out about a month, I guess. Now, this is your business. This your business. So how you gone for a month from your business? How you gone for a whole month? You gone for a whole month leaving your business. You ain't got no security. You ain't got no goddamn, you ain't got no cameras. You ain't got no power. And you just gonna leave for a month? We ain't leaving our businesses for no whole month. Like with Uncle Umar, the school have never been open. So how you just gone for a month? And then you say you mad that nobody called you. If you got surveillance, if you got alarm system around the school, police would have alerted you. If you had security cameras around the school, security could have alerted you. The cameras could have alerted you. If you had police security or security around the school, they could have alerted you. You had none of them, nigga. You followed no protocol when it comes to owning your own shit and protecting it. You expect the people. Yeah, it is, y'all. You expect the people to hit you up and let you know how your business going. The people is donating, brother. We got our own lives going on. We got our own lives going on, Umar. You want us to hit you up to tell you that your school been vandalized because you've been going on vacation doing speeches around the country for a month. How does that make sense, huh? This your school. This not our school. Nigga, this your school, nigga. And then, hold on, let's stop right there. He said that they broke into our high school. So not only do got the FDMG Academy, now this nigga saying they broke into the high school. We ain't even know nothing about a high school. Now they breaking into buildings we ain't even know you was about to open. Let's keep going. Let's keep going because he's saying now we find out it wasn't the FDMG Academy that got broken into. It was the high school.
Nobody inboxed me and nobody emailed me the fact that our high school had been broken into. Nobody said a word.
You gone for 30 days. You gone for 30 days, right? Now see, let me put y'all, let me let you know how it's supposed to go. You gone for 30 days. You supposed to have the hood, you supposed to have the streets looking over your school. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about vandalized. I guess you thought you was in a good area. I don't know. But you're supposed to have the hood looking over your school. You're supposed to be serving the kids free lunch for the summertime out of your school, Uncle Umar. Serving the kids free lunch. Because you damn sure ain't teaching nothing over there. The school wasn't open during the school year. So you could at least have summer programs, but you know what you did? You say you're gonna call the cops on the kids because they in front of your building. Like you on the street or something, Uncle Umar. See, this is what happened when you go against everything, when you know shit got guidelines and rules. Why would you open up a business and leave for 30 days knowing that the business is not open? Come on, Uncle Umar. And then you blame the kids and say you're gonna call the laws on the kids. Come on, Uncle Umar. You going in the negative now.
I had to learn of this on my own. On my own.
If you had security cameras, it would have alerted your phone that people was close to your building, entering your building, doing anything with your building. If you had a security system, it would have alerted the police that they was doing something with your building, getting close to your building, going inside your building. If you had security, they could have stopped all of this. But Uncle Umar, you want to be cheap. You don't want to have shit right. The school ain't open during the school year. The school ain't open during the summertime. You ain't got no security. You ain't got security cameras. Nigga, I don't know what man, say one of the old schools, one of the old heads, and you know I value all my old heads. One of the old heads got to get up on here and explain this shit. What the hell? You ain't got no security cameras. You ain't got nothing to protect yourself. So you start blaming the kids because it's the summertime and they outside thugging. Let's run that part back real quick.
The Umar hater number one. They spilled paint over everything. They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters.
They got here. They can come through that door.
So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school? Wait a minute. Yo! Excuse me. Get out that school. Yo! Come out. This is a school, young people. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Man, come on. Then you put the camera. Then you put the camera on them like, Uncle straight out here went out bad. Never.
What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out. It's the little people. Sister, I need you to turn that camera off.
So the little people, you blaming the little people on vandalizing your shit, huh? Y'all hear this shit, man? This shit crazy, man.
Disappointed. And the reason I'm disappointed is not because of the vandalism. It's not because of the graffiti. It's because I was gone for about a month and nobody called me. Nobody texted me.
Who opened up a shout out Uncle Q Butter? Who opened up a business and they gone for a month? You forgot about your business. You gave up on your business. So the homeless, goddamn, they went inside your business. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Nobody inboxed me and nobody emailed me the fact that our high school had been broken into.
Brother,
Nobody.
you don't have no students. You don't have no faculty. You don't have no staff. You don't have no custodians. You don't have no janitors. Why would somebody email you? Why would somebody email you and tell you the school is broken into? Why would somebody text you or call you and tell you the school is broken into when they don't even know you got a high school? Brother, you ain't even got no students. The hell you mean email? The hell is wrong with this cat?
Nobody said a word. I had to learn of this on my own. On my own. I got back last night, stayed in Delaware so I could come and check the post office and come check on the school. And what do I find? That they broke into the high school. What do I find? That they vandalized my private book collection of more than 5,000 books that I've been collecting most of my life. Out of print books, rare books, supplies for our children, clothing for our children, things we can use.
All right, so look, gang. So look, you know how like a motherfucker come to you complaining, and a lot of us, we don't got time for all that complaining. We like to be problem solvers. You know what I'm saying? As men, we like to be problem solvers. Asking anybody in the chat, what could have stopped his high school? Now we find out Umar got a high school. What could have stopped his high school from getting vandalized? And we soon go realize that he say he got a FDMG academy. He got a high school, and he got 2 more other schools. So I'm guessing he got like 4 buildings around on the same block. I'm guessing he got 4 buildings on the same block. You get no security. Like you get no security cameras, no surveillance system, no alarm system. Where they got ADT, goddamn, no alarm system. All right, let's keep going. You want to email, you want the people to let you know. But you really living off the people. You grifting.
For the Frederick Douglass and Marcus.
Hey, look, hey, peep this, gang. He feel like he ain't gotta buy no security system because the people is supposed to be the security system. He feel like he ain't gotta buy no security cameras because he feel like the people should be watching over his shit. He feel like he ain't gotta buy no. He feel like he ain't gotta hire no security staff because he feel like the people is supposed to be his security. Y'all see the logic in this crazy ass man? He blaming us for not emailing him. He been gone 30 days. He come back and he see the school vandalized after 30 days. Brother, you went against all protective measures to owning a business, owning an office building, a building, anything.
Harvey Academy, and nobody from Wilmington called me and said, Doc, I think the high school has been.
All right, now look, you ain't got no students already. You ain't got no faculty or no staff already. So disrespecting Wilmington, Delaware ain't gonna help you out, gang. You is in the wrong. See how people or try to flip it? Nigga, you ain't have security. You ain't have a security system. You ain't had no damn security cameras. You ain't had none of this shit. So you can't blame the people. You was being cheap, nigga. You gotta accept the fact that Uncle Umar, you was being cheap. Don't blame it on the people because that's where your school is. You is gonna want their kids to go to your school. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a high school. We're gonna keep going.
Compromise. Now, let me answer a question right now, brothers and sisters. Let me answer a question. Some people are saying we thought you had security. We do.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, what is security? You read my goddamn mind now.
We do on the Marcus Garvey Elementary School.
Man, brother, last time I did this video, you didn't say you had an elementary school and a high school. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me out. But last time I did a video about Uncle Umar, probably about 2-3 months ago. You didn't say nothing about an elementary school and a high school. And if you ain't got security for the elementary school, if you got security for the elementary school and not the high school, what type of logic does that make if they all on the same block? If they all right next, man, let's keep, I don't know. Goddamn, I don't know. On my mama. Swear to God on my mama.
We do on the Nat Turner John Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium.
Oh.
We do on our corner storage building.
Nat Turner Dessalines Gymnasium. Yeah, all right, so gang, this how you know he lying, gang. This how you know he lying, gang. Now, mind y'all, I told y'all last time I did a video on Uncle Umar about maybe he upgraded the last month. Maybe last month he added a gymnasium and a high school. Last month it was FDMG Academy. Now he got a high school and an elementary school and a gymnasium. And check this out. This how you know he capping. This how you know Unc capping. You say you got security for the gymnasium, you got security for the elementary school, but you ain't got security for the high school. But they all right next to each other, right? How does this make sense, Uncle Umar? You lying. You don't got security for none of them. You wanted the people to watch over your shit. You thought you was getting a discount, nigga. You thought you was getting a discount. Keep it real. You thought the people was going to be your security. Keep it real.
We have security on that side of the building. We have surveillance. We have up-to-date security system. If they do anything over there, the police will be on their ass within seconds. If they do anything over there, police will be on their ass within seconds.
I heard you say on that side of the building. Listen, y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen closely. We have security on that side of the building. Listen close.
If they do anything over there, the police will be on their ass in seconds, but we don't have that on the high school because we do not have electricity in the high school. We do not have electricity in the high school. We do not have electricity.
And then you're gonna say that 3-4 times. See, I remember when I first started listening to Uncle Umar Johnson, he'll be like, I gotta say stuff 3 times because our black people, we got a short attention span. We gotta hear it 3 times so it could be embedded in our brain. Nigga, you just said you don't have electricity in a high school 3 times like that was good on your part. Nigga, that's unacceptable. Nigga, that's your fault. Let's keep going. Ah, goddamn, Uncle Umar, what the hell? This is embarrassing.
In the high school, brothers and sisters. This happened in the Frederick Douglass High School. Now, originally, we were going to save our money and wait to renovate.
All right, now look. Now, Pete the play. I told y'all he was lying. Now he say we're going to save our money. Now, look, let me say this real quick. What did the people want? What have the people been donating their money for? We've been donating our money for you to open up a school, not a gymnasium, an auditorium, a swimming pool, a rich atrium, an aquarium, a librarium, and a high school, and a middle school, and an academy, and the FBMG elementary school. God damn, Uncle Umar, we donated money. We've been donating money for you over 10 years for you to start a school. Now you telling us about the high school and the gymnasium and the swimming pool and the auditorium and the cafeteria and and the high school and the elementary school and the academy and the middle school. Brother, we just wanted you to open up the school. So now he about to tell us what he was thinking about doing with our money. Now he about to tell us what he was thinking about doing with our money, and it didn't work because it is. Watch how he about to watch how he's about to be. Nigga, I fucked up the re-up, send it to me some more. Nigga, send me another pack. I fucked the re-up up, send me another pack. That's what it's about to turn into. Watch this.
The high school after we had our certificate of occupancy for the elementary school. That was the plan. But after about 4 years of no vandalism, brothers and sisters, after 4 years of no...
Peep the play. Peep the play. Now ask yourself in your head. Listen to this. He said we was going to renovate the high school. Now, how you gonna renovate it and you ain't even opened that motherfucker yet? So just say you was gonna renovate a building, gang. Just say you was gonna renovate a building. Nigga said we was gonna renovate the high school after the elementary school got filled up. So basically that didn't work because you didn't have enough students for your elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Which we've been knowing the elementary school was never gonna open up, it never was ready. Now he's saying we was gonna renovate the high school after we got filled up with the elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what he's saying. Listen to and listen to this last part.
That's the plan. But after about 4 years of no vandalism...
All right, now peep that play. Now listen. He said after 4 years of no vandalism. After 4 years of no vandalism. Y'all heard that it's 2025. We've been donating money to you niggas since 2013, 14, somewhere around there. Over 10 years ago. So he said after 4 years of non-vandalism. That mean that these 4 years that you've been saying your school haven't been vandalized, it haven't been open, Uncle Umar. It haven't been open. You just embarrassed yourself right there. After 4 years of no vandalism. That means you had the building for 4 years, it haven't been open. No summer programs, no regular school, nigga, no fake school, nigga, no after school, nigga, no nothing school. You just told on yourself. After 4 years of no vandalism. These 4 years of no vandalism, you haven't even opened the elementary school. No summer school, no after school, no before school, nigga, no fake school, no pseudo school, no Pan-African school. You ain't opened none of them goddamn schools during these 4 years. You just embarrassed yourself right there, Uncle Umar. Goddamn. If we go hire some Mexicans go build that goddamn school in 2 days. Amigos gonna build that goddamn school in 3-4 days. The hell is you talking about? It take you 4 years to get the elementary school right. You can't get no students, so you was waiting on that to renovate the high school. Man, y'all have we been scammed? Ashton Kutcher, come out. Ashton Kutcher, come out. Somebody go get Ashton Kutcher. Where you at? Go get him.
Brothers and sisters, after 4 years of no vandalism, brothers and sisters, after 4 years of no vandalism, they back at it again. They back at it again. They back at it again, brothers and sisters. So we're going to have to get started on a high school immediately. Black electricians who can do a commercial job, licensed in Delaware and Wilmington, I need you to come to the forefront. Black electricians who are not licensed in Delaware and Wilmington, I need you to find somebody in Wilmington who can pull the permit. I need my black electricians who claim they care to find somebody in Wilmington who can pull the permit so you can repair the electric. The good news is the high school electric system was not as vandalized as the elementary school's electric system. The good news is that the Frederick Douglass High School electrical system was not as vandalized as the elementary school. So it's a larger school, but the system is much more intact. It's a larger school, but the system is much more intact. Let me say this.
Tesla is finished. Elon has
Right.
failed. That
Bruh.
Don't ask me another question about the school. Let me say,
Am I tripping? Did that nigga just try to hold his nuts? Umar just tried to get stiff? He say, don't ask me no more questions about the school, because we know you lying, Where is the money going, See, look, I'm Unc is buying, Unc gotta be buying coochie. Cause it ain't no goddamn, where's the money going, Where's the money going, Nigga say, don't ask me no more questions about the school. You say black plumbers and black electricians in the area, reach out to them, come to the forefront. Is you gonna pay them, nigga? That's the real question, nigga. Is you gonna pay the black electricians? Is you gonna pay them like they weigh? Or do you want a black favor, nigga? Which one? Because it's looking like you want a black favor, nigga. Your ass can't even buy no paint, nigga. You want a black favor.
say this again. Don't ask me shit.
Oh
about
no. See, crashing out. See, that's what I be talking about. I don't know what See, look. Umar, I don't know what you was on, gang. You can't be cussing at the people like that when you got all our money. You didn't collect it over $2 million off of us, You didn't collect it over $2 million off the people. Now you saying don't ask no questions about our investment. That's our investment, OG. We want to know what is going on. We want to know what it took you 4 years to. Nah, it didn't took you 4 years. It's over 4 years. I think you made that number up, nigga. It's been over 7 years. Anyway, you saying don't ask you shit about the school? Goddamn, heated, hell nah, man. He say, let me say this again for the niggas in the back. All you goofy niggas that know I'm scamming, let me say this real quick. Are you smart niggas? This is what Umar Johnson about to say. All you smart niggas that know I'm scamming, stop questioning me, nigga. Let me run my game, nigga. Let me do my thing, nigga. Watch this.
More intact. It's a larger school, but the system is much more intact. Let me say this.
Hey, cause look, y'all heard what he said. He just lied right there. So I guess he reading the comments and he like, man, let me just make up a lie real quick. Then while he was making up that lie, he was like, fuck them. Watch it. He when he say, let me say this, he gonna tell you how he really feel about you.
School, but the system is much more intact. Let me say this. Don't ask me another question about the school.
Now, if you thought that was stiff, watch how he said this time.
Let me say this again. Don't ask me shit about the school again. I'm not answering no questions. Because we've been going through this for 6 years. And y'all.
Now look, see, I told y'all. He gonna keep biting himself in the butt. He gonna keep biting himself. First it was 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It was after 4 years of no vandalism. So after 4 years of no hobos or homeless people vandalizing your property, in them 4 years, you ain't opened the elementary school, the gymnasium, the librarium, the aquarium, the aquarium, the atrium. You ain't opened none of that shit in them 4 years. And now he about to say, we've been going through this shit for 6 years. So it is Uncle Umar, you just told, you've been collecting, gang. You've been collecting from us for over 10 years, gang. For over 10 years, gang. Just go and say 10, because you itching there. You went from 4, then you went to 6. Just go and say, damn, I've been scamming 10 years. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, have mercy on me. If you just say hallelujah and a couple of Bible verses, the people will forgive you, brother. If you just say, damn, I've been scamming, nigga, I've been living luxury, I've been buying coochie. If you just say all of that shit, Uncle Umar, we'll be like, yeah, man, we know, we understand. But if you keep putting up this goddamn, we keep blaming it on the people, brother. It's not our fault, brother. You ain't got no security cameras. You ain't had no security system. You ain't had no security. Nigga, you was asked to get hit. You was asking to get hit, nigga. And you if you would have had a building at H-Time and you ain't had no security, none of that, nigga, all the copper wire, nigga, we taking the steel, aluminum, nigga, we might take the door handles, nigga. You goofy.
Let me say this again. Don't ask me shit about the school again. I'm not answering no questions. Because we've been going through this for 6 years. And y'all keep asking the same dumbass questions that you...
Brother, it don't take you 6 years to open up a school, gang. It don't take you 6 years to open up a school, gang. We'll give you 1 year. But if you got some top of the line Mexicans, that school could be ready in 3 months. Let's keep it real. We'll give you a year with the cracker, but with the essays, that school could be ready in 3 months. So you talking about we've been going through this for 6 years. It don't take 6 years to open up a school. You the one that's lying to us right now talking about, I got a high school, I got an elementary school, I got an academy, nigga, we got an intermediate, nigga, we got an atrium, we got a gymnasium, we got a library, nigga, we got a cafeteria. You the one that's adding all that extra shit. Nigga, you should have stuck to one building. You could at least ran after school programs. You could at least ran summer school programs, summer programs. You could at least fed the kids during the summer. Nigga, just say you scamming, nigga. Just say you scamming. You've been scamming since 2010. Just tell the truth.
You already been given answers to. Y'all know y'all been sabotaging. Y'all know y'all been vandalizing. Y'all know y'all been throwing trash and litter all on this campus. Y'all know y'all been sabotaging and under.
What I told y'all. We ain't shit. He gonna blame us. We ain't shit. Nigga, we done donated over 2 million. Black America donated over 2 million to this nigga, and he can't open up a school in 6 years, and he gonna blame us. Just say you've been buying coochie, Uncle Umar. God damn, just say you've been tricking. Say you've been trying to find your 3 wives, nigga, and it ain't been going how it's been supposed to going, but you've been blowing off hella cash with the candor and the what's the word them ladies? It ain't no more cavalry or whatever that word is. Y'all can put it in the chat that them ladies be saying that they be wanting. It ain't no more cavalry or cavalry, something like that. But yeah, come on, Uncle Umar. What the hell is going on? Where the money at? Where the damn money at?
Mining, talking about why the school not ready yet with a steady barrage of sabotage. Talking about why the school not up yet when you know why, because your ass keeps sabotaging.
Y'all hear that? You gonna blame us, gang. It's our fault.
We had a YouTubian struggle streamer. Undercover booty bandit, who called the electric company posing like me. Y'all know who he is. The undercover booty bandit. Dr. Umar hater #1. The undercover booty bandit. He called the electric company and the gas company posing as myself. And so we had to get a private security clearance added to our account because we got YouTubian struggle streamers like that Booty Bandit. We got YouTubian struggle streamers sabotaging our accounts, brothers and sisters. This is what they do. And y'all celebrate and cheer them on. And then you say, why the school not open yet? And then you say, why the school not open yet? Now, with that being said, we're going to try to get the electric cut on as soon as possible. I got to go through this again. We got to go through this again. So I'm going to...
Hey, mind you, the electricity ain't been on for 30 days, gang. The electricity, the bill lapsed. Nigga, your contract lapsed. You got to go through a different country. You got to go through a different company now. Nigga, your contract lapsed. Nigga say we're going to try to get the electricity cut on. Brother, you say you've been gone 30 days and you knew the electricity was off. You've been gone 30 days and you see the vandalism now, but you already knew the electricity was off. The whole hood knew the electricity was off. The whole hood know the schools ain't open, nigga. That's a lick right now. What is you talking about, Uncle Umar? That's a lick right now. You created a lick in the hood.
Bring some companies in and walk through the high school and see what kind of bill they're going to give us. Because once we get the electric on, we can do the security surveillance.
What I just told y'all. I ain't even, I'm watching this video like y'all watching this video. I just watched like the first minute. What he just said, we gonna have some companies walk through here and give us an estimate on the price. Yeah, you've been gone 30 days. Your damn contract lapsed on the goddamn electricity, the last company, brother. See, this called irresponsible. It's take you 6 years to build a school, but goddamn 11 years later, you saying you got a high school, elementary school, gymnasium, library, atrium, goddamn golf course, swimming pool, goddamn cafeteria, but the high school ain't got no electricity.
Once we get the electric on in the Frederick Douglass High School, we can get the security clearance on again. Okay? So I'm going to look at the cameras. It's going to take me a while because the cameras are continuous record.
All right, so I guess, so I don't know if he about to, now look, this is the crazy part. I don't know if he about to lie right here because, let me put the link down for my merch. Y'all boys want a Copper Pine Club shirt. You know what I'm saying? This way it is. But I don't know if he about to lie right now, but he clearly said it ain't no electricity on that side. He didn't have no power over there. So I don't know what he gonna run the cameras back for unless he about to say, I'm gonna run the cameras back to see if they came to the other side first or after.
Cameras are continuous record. So I have to look at all the footage because I don't know what day this happened. It could have happened yesterday. It could have happened 30 days ago. I don't know if this happened when I was in UCLA. Shout out to my UCLA students. I don't know if this happened when I was at Manchester University in the UK. Shout out to my Manchester University UK students. I don't know.
Hey, watch how embarrassing this about to be.
If this happened when I was debating Elon Musk's father at Oxford University. Shout out to my Oxford University and Oxford Union African students. I don't know if this happened when I was in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Shout out to the Ypsilanti family.
All right, peep gang. I gotta stop right there. This is my first time watching this video, and I don't want to mess up nothing up he's saying. He said he went to California, he went to UK, he went to talk to Elon Musk's daddy. Then that last place he said, what was the last place?
When I was in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Michigan. So you went 4 places. You went 4 places in the past 30 days. You went 4 places. 4 places last 30 days, knowing that the high school didn't have electricity, knowing that you didn't have no security cameras, knowing you didn't have no security protecting your property. You go to 4 different states. You go out the country to the UK. You flying all across the goddamn world, and your high school, your school that we paying, the money we giving you that's supposed to be going for the school, you going to place to play. You flying across the country. You flying to the UK and across the country. You flying everywhere, and your school ain't got no electricity. You gotta make that make sense, Uncle Umar. That's my boy Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne, what's good? My boy Bo say Frederick Douglass high down street from grandma. Okay, so my boy Bo say it's already a Frederick Douglass High School. Bo say it's already a Frederick Douglass High School. I appreciate y'all that clicked the link. Appreciate y'all that clicked the link and made a purchase. Pine Club Apparel, man. We ship out fast. Hey, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you, Dwayne. I'm right here with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that cake batter. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that cake batter right now. What you on, Dwayne? He might have battery powered cameras. He might have battery powered.
I'm on that brownie mix.
You on that brownie mix? Okay. My boy on that brownie mix. That already high, just smoke for the taste. That nah, for real. Alright, hey, Dwayne, both say you a real one. Alright, let's keep going, man.
Shout out to the Ypsilanti family. I don't know if this happened when I was in New Orleans. Shout out to the New Orleans family. I don't know if this happened when I was at Chicago. Shout out to Chicago.
Now that's 6 places. You've been 6 places. Hey, Dwayne, this was going on, Dwayne. I'm gonna catch you up real quick. So basically, Umar Johnson. We got this cat named Umar Johnson, right? He's a Pan-African. He's a conscious community. He's in our conscious community. He's got a great personality. I mean, a great okay, chopstick say he on that apple fritter. Hey, I got the apple fritter. I ain't even busted open yet, man. They said the apple fritter exotic. I got the apple fritter. I ain't even busted open yet. But hey, so Umar Johnson, Dwayne, he got a he supposedly was supposed to open up a school. He's been taking donations for over 10 years to open up his school. He raised over $2 million. Raised over $2 million in those 10 years. It's really more than that though. But that's just, I guess, what they could account for. Anyways, he haven't opened up the school yet. He haven't opened up the school. He's always on live saying people need to come help paint, asking us to come do the flooring, asking us to come paint the school. You know what I'm saying? When we the one donating the money for him. So it's like, where's the money going? And it's like the nerve of this nigga. So anyway, so he just said the past 4 years what he was thinking about. Now we've been donating money to him just for him to open up a school, just to open up a school for after school program, summer school program, anything, nigga, feeding the homeless, just open up a damn school. Now we hearing word, he's saying that he got an elementary school, he got an academy, he got a library, he got a gymnasium, and he got a high school. But the high school was just vandalized, you know what I'm saying? And that's stopping all the growth. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that's stopping all the growth. The high school was just vandalized. Now look, the high school ain't had no security, ain't had no security cameras, ain't had no security system. The high school ain't even had no motherfucking power. The high school ain't even had no motherfucking power. This nigga go to 6 different states, fly out the country, doing all this shit while the high school ain't got no goddamn power. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows his priorities is on him. We paying this nigga. Oh, Dwayne fell off and get him back up in here. We paying this nigga to build a school. You know what I'm saying? We paying him Dwayne, we paying him to build a school. Okay, there you go. All right, yeah, we paying him to build a school. You know what I'm saying? And in these past 30 days, he just come home and see that his high school been vandalized. He been gone 30 days. He went 6 places in them 30 days. Flew out the country, went to UK, went to Cali, Chicago, went everywhere in them 30 days. Now, he let it slip out his mouth, or maybe he didn't. But he said before he even left to go for them 30 days, when he, mind you, when he came back from them 30 days, his school, the high school, vandalized. But he said before he even went to go to fly state to state for them 30 days, he said he ain't had no power in the high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's all sloppy. I ain't gonna use that G word. Y'all know I want to use that G word. He said he lost a 5,000 book collection. My boy say Umar is running a long con. So it's and if you hear him, he blaming us. He blaming the people for his shit getting vandalized, for his shit not opening. You know what I'm saying? He just made a timeline and said we've been going. He said none of our schools have been broken into in 4 years. But in them 4 years, none of this school has opened to the public. He said we've been going through this for 6 years. So now I'm trying to catch him because he about to say, hey, I've been scamming for 10 years, gang. He about to say it, but it don't come out smooth. It got to fly out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He gearing up. It went from 4 to 6. But Dwayne, do you know Dr. Umar?
Yeah, I'm familiar. Oh, you can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm familiar with Dr. Umar.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing this game film, and he gonna keep blaming us for the school not being open. Now, mind you, Dwayne, we talk a lot about illegal immigrants. I fuck with illegal immigrants, but it is a process to be a citizen in this country. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta state the obvious. It's the right way to do shit. It's the wrong way to do shit. You do a shit
Fact.
the wrong way, you're going to jail. That's just how America is. So,
That's everywhere, bro. You go anywhere illegally, they can get there and get you.
so look, we know for a fact Mexicans will build a house in a day and a half. Mexicans will build a school in less than 3 months. In less than 3 months. Now, Dwayne, why would it take
Go ahead, ask that question again, bro. You went out.
why would it take you 6 years to build a school?
It shouldn't. Nah, nah, nah. It shouldn't take no 6 years, bro.
Hey, my camera tripping.
It should take no. It should take no 6 years, especially if you know what I'm saying. You got $2 million funded. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. 6 years in the works. Yeah, you should be wrapping it up by now. Shit, you should have been had it wrapped up.
That's what I'm saying. 6 years, Dwayne? Nigga, 6 years, you trying to build a city.
See, he's in a position he's in because you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say nothing, because I'm not him. But in his position, if I was in his position, I would assume the responsibility, even if I felt like I really wasn't in the wrong, or I felt like there was A, B, and C that was going against me. You're the one that went on the camera. You're the one that sold it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a salesman and you selling something, you need to deliver on your pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I would disagree with Dr. Umar. I would say, hey, bro, you getting on the internet and trying to blame other entities when you took this responsibility for, you said, look, me, Dr. Umar, I'm going to show y'all how it's done, or I'm going to lead the way, or I'm going to show the example. This is not the example. This is not the way. This is not the way, bro.
Hey, Dwayne, it took them, my old high school got built, got rebuilt. It took them maybe a year to build like 3-story mausoleum. I'm talking about a big ass school. It took them like a year to rebuild Klein High School. Like, it's 6 years. Bo, where you at? I heard you the first time too, Bo.
Yeah, we heard him say something about his camera.
All right, Bo probably on the jug. Let me keep playing this video. He about to keep blaming us real quick. Bo, you can unmute your mic when you're ready.
In the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies, Northeastern Illinois, Africans. I don't know if this happened when I was at Cleveland. Shout out to my Cleveland, Ohio. I ain't been on campus in a month, brothers and sisters. Who called the electric company posing like me. Y'all know who he is. The undercover booty. They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters.
Oh, they got it here. They can come through that.
All right, so look. He say they destroyed everything in there. So he basically saying our money gone to waste. We need to start over, start a GoFundMe, and start donating again. He said they destroyed everything in there. Now watch how he handled the kids. Watch how he handled the youth.
They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters.
Oh, they got it here. They can come through that door.
So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
They were there.
Yo! Excuse me. Get out that school. Yo! Come out. This is a school, young people. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out. It's the little people. Sister, I need you to turn that camera off. Nothing's funny. Turn it off. And I need y'all to move on. You can't hang on this block. This is... Excuse me? I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
Man, come on, gang. That ain't no elder right there talking, man. That ain't no elder right there talking, man. You telling these little kids get off the block before I call the police? It's the summertime, gang. It's the summertime.
From what I'm hearing, when he did that, when he was doing that video, you know what I'm saying? Like you could see where his head is. You can see where he's at with his ego, because when he got on that camera and he's getting ready to tell y'all that there were some bad things that happened, he couldn't help but to tell y'all, I was in Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland. You know, I was doing big things. It's like when you have that type of energy, especially in a moment where you're about to just say, hey, this happened and that happened, and you can really tell, man, he's in it for other things. It's a virtue signal, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I could be wrong about the brother, but if I was in this position, yeah, I'd be upset, you know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody judges you, when you know the truth and somebody judges you and says, hey, this is what it looks like, and you're over on the other side like, hey, but that ain't what it is. Yeah, I understand that frustration. I've been in that position. But when you put yourself in that position, see, that's the difference. Is if you're gonna put yourself in that position, you need to be the last person to be making excuses and trying to shift the blame on others.
Hey, Dwayne.
And
Hey, Dwayne.
yeah,
Check this out. Bo, you there? You there, Bo? You gotta unmute your mic.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear your opinion. And I'm gonna ask Dwayne the question.
Man, y'all know goddamn this man been scamming, man, since he came out, man. I've been stopped fucking with Umar, man. Been stopped fucking with Umar, man. He ain't nothing but a Ponzi scheme ass nigga. Ain't that's the correct term for that shit? A Ponzi scheme?
They call him.
he's a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit, man. That man ain't for the people, man. You already trying to goddamn talking about you coming out with a school that's already out. How the hell you coming out with a school that's already out? That been out. It don't make no sense to me.
Would you say? Frederick Douglass is in Atlanta?
Man, that shit in Atlanta, man, down the street from Bankhead, man. You tripping, man.
Come on, man.
You finna get sued, man. Your ass finna go to prison, man. Stop playing, man. Yeah, finna go
Man,
to prison,
hey,
man. You trying to
real
come out
rap
with a
though,
school
real
that's
rap.
already out. That's just like me coming out with another
Re-
client high. The hell?
me being a like consider not I'm outside of this, so I'm a third party looking in. And again, it's like the position he put himself in. The worst thing about it all is when you use that position of high moral superiority. So it was like, oh, I'm for my people, I'm for my people. And when he said he's for his people, one of his biggest sales, his sales pitch was what the black community doesn't do or what they doing wrong. He's got a lot of that, a lot of knowledge and wisdom on how to just go on and on about, oh, our brothers don't do this, our brothers don't do that. But so you're supposed to be the example, and you
Right.
scamming. If you get caught scamming, man, that's a real horrible blow, man.
Hey, Dwayne. This is what I was gonna ask you. You opening up a building. What are the three things you need security wise if you opening up, or what are some things, and Bo could even throw some things in there too. If you opening up a building, what are some of the things that you need to secure yourself from jack the jackers, the anybody, the what are three things you possibly need to secure yourself from to secure the building, keep the building secure?
Mine would be um, night vision, high def cameras, with at least one or two monitors, as in staff, physical staff members that are monitoring the cameras, being paid on the hour to monitor the cameras. Another would be lawyer. If anything goes down, you know what I'm saying? I got the paper, I got everything, make sure that I was in the right. And last but not least, private investigator, someone to look into what's going on if anything's going on.
All right, Bo. If you was buying, Bo, if you had a smoke shop, what are some things you need to secure the building while you're not there, Bo? Unmute your mic, Bo. Bo, you there? All right, Bo probably in limbo. Man, your ass gonna need security. You gonna need security. It's a damn school. You gonna need some type of security. You gonna need some cameras. This nigga said the goddamn electricity off. Let's keep going with the video.
And one more thing, with all the technology we have today, as opposed to what we had 10 years ago, 15 years ago, with the technology he has today, and the money that he got just on paper. I'm talking about what's on paper, right? The money that we could see that he got on paper, you couldn't afford a camera for a camera for each hallway room, and one person that can that's paid on the hour to monitor and surveillance. And guess what? They don't even got to sit at the school, man. The technology they got today, you could hire me to monitor and surveillance your school ground for 8 hours, right? I agree. Guess what? I can sit at my house, tap into the website and look at the month. I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's so like it's hard for him to get out of these excuses.
Fact. That's a fact. Bo, I see you with the surveillance. That's what Dr. Umar had. Umar should have had a damn surveillance with the monitor. All right, let's get back to where we was at.
was not as vandalized as the elementary school's electric system. The good news is that the Frederick Douglass High School electrical system was not as vandalized. This is what they do. And y'all celebrate and cheer them on. And then you say, why the school not open yet? And then you say, why the school not open yet? Now, with that being said, we're going to try to get the electric cut on as soon as possible. I got to go through this.
Let me ask y'all a question, gang. Dwayne, if I'm with this electric company, and I stop paying my bill,
Yeah.
and I leave for 30 days, I stop paying my bill, and then I try to come back 30 days later.
Right.
What happens?
Oh yeah, man. You come back, yeah, depending on the month and depending on your the policy of who you dealing with. 30 days, you pushing it. You might be lucky. You might be lucky to show up and your light's still on, but there's a good chance your lights won't be on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. This is what I'm saying, Dwayne. This is what I'm saying. The lights are already off.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And then I ignore it for 30 days. What you think will happen if I try to get my lights cut back on?
What would happen? What you mean? I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're asking.
Like
How
if
you
the
asking?
lights was already off, and
Right, right.
and then you come back 30 days later,
It's still gonna be off.
right?
And
But you think you
and
can just resume your policy?
oh no, you gotta pay. I think you gotta like renew it with a fee, if I'm correct. I you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
so look, he gonna tell us how. He gonna tell us how. Now, mind you, this nigga went to Memphis, California, UK, Chicago. This nigga went everywhere across the world while the lights was off. So he
Right.
know the contract was this. He know he fucked off the policy. So
Yeah, man.
that's what he about to tell us.
And you know what? There's brothers that aren't putting themselves in his position because that's really what it is. Is he put himself in this position where if people find out that he been scamming, or people find out that he been neglecting, or any type of way, they're gonna come down on him because he set himself up for that. A good example is like someone like Matt Hoffa, right? Matt Hoffa was running a good little bit. He had a good little thing going. He had a barbershop, you know what I'm saying? He was running a joint, making some money. But the difference between Matt Hoffa and Dr. Umar is that Matt Hoffa didn't put himself in a position where once he fucked his money up, he wouldn't just come out and say it, or he wouldn't own up to it. Instead, Matt Hoffa, being someone who never said, hey, I got the answers. Oh, y'all doing it. Let me show y'all how to do it. He never did all that. But when the time came where he fucked off his money, and hey, Matt Hoffa, what's going on? What's up with your YouTube channel? Oh, shit. Something happened. I fucked off the money, and I couldn't pay. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I had to pay the barber, what, 9,500 he said every month? Something like that. I forgot. But with all that being said, he owned up to it though, or he at least took the initiative to say it's a financial issue. There were some decisions being, you know what I'm saying? He at least got to that speculation. All we're getting is these people, those people. This is what's, you know what I'm saying? That's all we getting.
Hey, Dwayne, now look, this was funny about what you just said, right? He about to just listen to what he's saying, gang, because he about to say, don't ask me shit else about the school. Watch this. He gonna get to what you just said while people go get up on him. Listen to what he about to say.
This again. We got to go through this again. So I'm going to bring some companies in and walk through the high school and see what kind of bill they're going to give us.
Because you fucked off the policy, flying around the country knowing the electricity was off. Let's keep going.
Because once we get the electric on, we can do the security surveillance. Once we get the electric going into Frederick Douglass High School, we can get the security clearance on again. Okay? So I'm going to look at the cameras. It's going to take me a while because the cameras are continuous record. The cameras footage, because I don't.
But early in the video, he said it wasn't no cameras on. He said it was only cameras on one side of the building.
I don't know what day this happened. It could have happened yesterday. It could have happened 30 days ago. I don't know if this happened when I was in UCLA. Shout out to my UCLA students. Shout out when I was in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Oh, hold on.
Shout out high school after we had our certificate of occupancy. High school immediately.
You see what he keep doing?
News.
Yeah,
the larger school.
Hey, Dwayne, he keep making excuses.
Yeah, and he'll shout outs like he's not. You could tell like he's not really butthurt about it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that like when you're trying to be good at something, right? Like you trying to be good and you fuck up. That shit should have you upset. You should, you know what I'm saying? You could tell when the feeling genuine, man.
It ain't personal.
Intact. Let me say this. Don't ask me another question about the school.
You heard that, Dwayne?
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Straight deflection.
Hold up. He about to double down.
Is much more intact. Let me say this. Don't ask me another question about the school. Let me say this again. Don't ask me shit about the school again.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, he ain't. At least he's like the reverse of Math Hoffa. He at least he's owning up to it in another way by just saying I ain't owning up to it. Basically, no investigation, no more interrogation and questions because then y'all might stop what I'm doing, which is scamming.
Facts. Flying around the country on y'all donations. Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah. He and you know what he doing, man? He probably because like it's like narcissists. We all got them in our family. One of us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got at least that one narcissist ass in the family, right? So look at what he's doing, man. Like you could really tell that he's just into people that value listening to him. He likes to preach. He likes to just vent his mind, which is cool. But you got to put that to action, man. And what he's really showing him, and from what it looked like to me, is he's got two lifestyles he's living. He's living one which is private. He's trying to keep that away from nobody gets to know that. And then he's got this, oh man, this is what Dr. Umar's doing. He's trying to save his people. No, you're not. You're really not. I know it broke some hearts when they found out Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? He was a good man and his legacy is cemented. But there's rumors, that he was a player. You know what I'm saying? He was just a player. Like not a womanizer, but somebody. Now, mind you, do I say it's true? No. But what I'm saying is when testimonies are being thrown about, you know what I'm saying? It's like people like Dr. Umar, you're setting yourself up. It's the same. I'm going through the same thing where if I get on this internet and I go about things a certain way, and then y'all catch me on the street doing something opposite. Hey man, well, why even do it? I don't understand. I can't understand that logic, but the only thing that I could see is like you just said, man. He's doing these things where he can go hang out with whatever woman he wants to. He can go be in whatever crowd, and he's gonna be around these yes men, and he's probably like preaching, and he's letting them boost his ego. And then once he starts seeing the money low, he gets back on the camera and throws a fit. Man, we ain't this, we ain't that. This is our problem. And then he try to get people to donate, and then he do it again. Let's repeat.
That's a fact. You hit it right on the goddamn nose, man. You hit it right on the goddamn nose. You remember my boy. You remember my boy. Yeah, man, you hit it right on the nose. Before I even change the topic, let's finish this video. I was about to go into battle mode. Let's finish this video real quick. Nigga say, don't ask me shit about the school.
Was at Chicago. Shout out to Chicago and the Jacob Carruthers Center for Inner City Studies, Northeastern Illinois Africans. I don't know if this happened when I was at Cleveland. Shout out to my Cleveland, Ohio. I ain't been on campus in a month, brothers and sisters. I haven't been on campus in a month, brothers and sisters. So I don't know when this.
All right, Dwayne. If you got a business, why would you leave your business for 30
Never. I wouldn't do it. Nah, that's another thing that to me comes off very disingenuous because I can't relate to what he just said. You're opening up, bro. I'm very like if I spend even $200 on something, I'm looking at that shit because I just spent $200 on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at it. I just spent $200 on this, like, and he spent way more than that. Add some more zeros to that, bro. That had me looking. That's too much money to be playing with. You don't just leave that for 30 days like it's nothing. Especially if you said they stole some stuff, but they did more vandalizing. So you had stuff in there for them to steal, and you left that for 30 days. Come on, man. That don't add up. That seems disingenuous. So like I say, man, the man's in the middle of pouring his heart out about what's going on, that they shitting on his dream, right? Shitting on his hard work, but then you want to get shout outs. And, oh, come on, man. That shit don't seem right, man. And here another one. How you gonna tell the people on the camera, oh, I'm gonna go look at the surveillance, and by the way, it's gonna take some time. You should have been already on that. Nah, man, that shit don't add up.
Woo! The way, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. And look, what are you gonna go look at? You didn't have power. What are you gonna go look at? You don't have power on that side, in the high school, so you can't see shit. And like
Yeah, he tripping.
You hop on live before you even check out the camera.
Yeah, that. His heart ain't in it, man. If your heart is in it, hell no. Hell no. Man, I spent this much money on it, man. This is what I want it to be. Oh, hell no, man. And you put shit in, no, that don't even, nah, man. That don't make no sense. And he ain't had no he ain't had no security.
Dwayne preaching to the choir. Let's keep going.
You know what he's gonna say? I bet you from what his energy is putting out, he's gonna end up coming up later on and saying, I looked through the surveillance. I got 8 people. He's going to be dramatic about it. And they did this and they slipped away and the police won't do nothing. Watch. He's going to try to figure out how to weasel out of that too. Watch.
At the beginning of the video, he tried to blame the kids. He tried to blame the kids at the beginning.
Yeah. It all seemed disingenuous to me.
Right. Let's keep going.
And nobody even bothered to call me to tell me it happened.
You see these kids right here? You got a black kid and a white kid. And you got a kid that just rolled by on a bike.
And nobody even bothered to call me to tell me it happened.
All right, so you got 3. Hold up.
Yeah, I see him. In the background.
And you got a kid on the bike.
Me to tell me it happened.
Yep. There's probably maybe like 4 or 5 at best out there.
You got 3 kids right here in the background. He talking about nobody called me. Brother, you don't got no security cameras? You ain't got no security. Like,
that don't seem right.
2025, gang.
And then he wants to try to redirect it to the kids. He's trying to like put on a spectacle on the camera. Hey, you know what's crazy is I bet you he knows what's going on. And it's like, you know the type of energy, a good analogy to use is when a person steals from you and then help you try to find it.
Right.
He acting just as confused as you. Yeah, it was right there. You know what I'm saying? This is what he doing is he got these kids and he's like, and they're like, yeah, we saw, kids, they'll say anything, bro. They,
Right, right,
how it is. Kids say the darndest things for attention,
right.
right? So they probably said whatever, and he knows that they lying because he really know what's going on. But he was like, "Hey, kid, come on over here. You get off the bike." He's trying to put on the man. Hey, if all this gets exposed, I feel sorry for the brother, man. I truly, truly, in my heart, feel sorry for him because he's, when people do stuff like that, in my opinion, it's like he don't think there's no other way, man. He's trying to get this money and all this, and I don't know, man. It's just the embarrassment. It's like watching someone's cap. It's like watching someone cap, like full cap, right? Talk a bunch of just go all the way in, take his shirt off, man. He might as well be the star and actor, right? And there's this other dude. He ain't really saying much. He just watching. And then, Duke takes his shirt off, puts on a big show, and then just gets knocked out. And when I see people, I've seen that on camera, where someone do all the capping, and then be the one to get knocked out. And I just, and the crazy thing about it is you're supposed to not feel sorry for him, because at that point it's like you got what you deserve, which is true. But I be feeling sorry for him because of the way it go down. I be like, man, he should have never. Like, maybe the man ain't even in his head right, man, because that wasn't even fair. That's how I look at it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Peace, King. Good to see you, brother. All right, now. Nobody even bothered to call me. Now, I did get a call from a sister from Wilmington. Shout out to all my Wilmington supporters. I love you, Wilmington, Delaware. Shout out to all my Wilmington supporters. I love you, Wilmington, Delaware.
You just said, man, 5 minutes ago, you just said you was disappointed in Wilmington, Delaware. 5 minutes ago, you said you was disappointed. Nobody called you or sent you an email at the school.
Right. And he loves giving shout outs, man. I'm like, come on, man. Aren't you pouring your heart out right now? Nah, you ain't doing it.
Out to all my Wilmington supporters. I love you, Wilmington, Delaware. But I got a call from a sister from Wilmington, Delaware about a week ago. I don't know if this has anything to do with the vandalism. Destroyed my 5,000 book collection that I have amassed my entire professional career. That hurt me in the heart. That hurt me in the heart. They spilled paint over everything. They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters. Now we got to clean up the gym for the third time. This is the third time we've had to go through this. I used to hire security to sit outside the school, but most of the time they didn't even do their damn job. They would be home sleeping, telling me they at the school, and then I would do random pop-ups, and they wouldn't even be out here.
So, you ain't doing your job.
So that mean you forget about all the other security companies in the world?
That was a horrible excuse, bro.
That mean you forget about all the other private security companies in the state of Delaware? How, Sway? That's like saying, hey, Dwayne, that's like saying, man, I was playing basketball, these shoes ripped on me, so fuck that, I don't like shoes no more.
Facts. That's exactly what that is. And we can see right through it.
If your girlfriend is not doing her job, you get a new one. If your lawn service is not doing their job, you get a new one. If security is not doing their job, hire Silky D.
He's lying, man. It's clearly he's lying. Look at how everybody's always to blame. I mean, people need to be able. Even himself. Hey, come here. I got my dog over here. George, come here. But yeah, Dr. Umar is exhibiting narcissistic traits of a narcissist. He's exhibiting them, and it's clear as day, and it's on record. He does it so much he couldn't delete all it, and he was just on there, right? And you pointed it out. He has some bad things to say about a certain city, and then wants to turn around and be like shout outs when he's giving shout outs to every, you know what I'm saying? He's got shout outs in the middle of him pouring his heart out. And then he wants to say that he didn't look at the cameras he's going to do that afterwards. And then he wants to say, oh, the security guards weren't doing their job. So I tried to hire them, but I was popping up at random and seeing that they weren't there. Bro, you got cameras, right? Are you watching your facility? And how are you going to say in the same video that you was randomly popping up and they wasn't doing their job, and then you want to say in the beginning that you left the whole place for 30 days flat and you didn't hire nobody for them 30 days? Better than, hey, oh well, they weren't gonna. So you're gonna tell me that no matter what security guard you hire, they weren't gonna do their job?
You got,
What is
let me
that?
say
Don't
this.
even make sense.
Let me say this. You got security guards that they drive they security company vehicle around the property all day. We see this shit. They got a little light on top of their car and they just drive around the property all day. So you saying you hire security guards that don't even be at work and you be popping up, they be at home. Just hire another company, brother. Go hire who Walmart be hiring. Who goddamn Target. They goddamn security drive around the property all day. Got hire Silky D or somebody. The hell you mean you gave up on security? And look, you flying around the country for 30 days on dime. You ain't got no electricity. You ain't got no electricity. So you knowing that you fucking up the policy. The policy about to expire because you ain't you ain't paying the bill, brother. You ain't
Yeah,
paying
it's
the bill.
it's clear as day he lying. We could like we've dissected this enough to know just in this video alone that he's lying. Now, there's a good chance that you know what I'm saying, that but that chance only relies on the fact that not too many people relate to it, but there are people out there who, when they articulate whatever's going on, they can come off as devious or come off as let's just say not true or accurate. But then you come to find out through the investigation that they just, some people just aren't good at articulating themselves. They, you know what I'm saying, and they end up doing a time for a crime that they didn't really do. But the chances of him fitting that description, being as he's made so many videos and there's so many different accounts of where he's testifying about what's going on,
Right.
it's clear as day that the man is scamming.
Let me say this real quick. In life, shit is unpredictable. You could plan, you could train for a fight, nigga, and get hit with a flying kick, nigga. That you looking at his goddamn shoulders, you looking at his fingers and got hit with his feet, nigga. You can be preparing all day for a fight, nigga, and a nigga just tap you on the chin, just tap it. He ain't even
Yeah.
his main when he was swinging all the way through for and connect, nigga. But
Facts.
a little bit of that glove tap your shit, nigga, and you out of there. What I'm saying is this, gang. In life, fuck ups happen, right? In life,
Yeah.
fuck ups happen. You can train, you can be prepared for the best, and fuck ups still happen. If I go out the country for 30 days, knowing my policy, knowing my bill need to be paid and the lights is off before I leave, and I'm gonna come back and homeless people or anybody then vandalize my property. I ain't got no security. I ain't got no security cameras. I ain't even got no security alarm system. That is my fault. I can't do nothing but blame myself. This nigga is on here blaming everybody under the book. This nigga say y'all should have emailed me. So he basically saying fuck a security company, fuck a
Hmm.
security system. The people were supposed to be my security system. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, he pretty much like that. If you boil it down, he pretty much like, and he probably didn't even realize he was doing it, but that's what he did. He shifted the
Right.
blame to the very people that are giving him the money. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know how to, like, what to say about that. It's like, bro, your ego, he's obviously drowning in his ego, drowning in it. and he got to find a way to break that, man. Where like you're trying to show this love, and you, like I said, man, if he didn't say all of what he was saying, he didn't put himself out there like that, it would be a different story. But man, you use that to get the money from these people, and now you gaming them in their face, you gaming them in their face. That's you know what I'm saying. But hey, whatever happens in the dark has to come to the light. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to prove what he's really doing, and if that's really what he's doing, man, he need to be a man and find a way to pay. You know what I'm saying? Reimburse them people that came out their pocket like that.
Hey, Dwayne, last year he was asking donators to come help him paint the school. Last year, he was asking donators to come help him paint the school. Probably a year ago, 2 years ago, he was asking people on live to come help him with the floor. Come help him with the floor. Now we find out a couple. Now this video came out a couple of days ago, but I'm finding out last night that this nigga got a high school. The whole time it's been opening up a school, just one school. Now he's saying the high school has been vandalized, but none of the schools have been open this whole time in the past
Yeah,
7 years, 10 years. Like I think that's a whole nother rabbit hole that he threw in there, saying
yeah,
that
he did.
high
He
school.
did. It's obvious that his ego has got to a point, and I'm speaking from like some experience, um, per se. Not to say that I'm a narcissist that's like him, but I know what it's like to be in your, to be all up in your
You know
flesh,
game. You know
feeling
game.
yourself.
You know game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I know what it feels like. He's still, you know what I'm saying. He's still at that point where he ain't outgrew it. He's still in it. Maybe he grew into it. I don't know, but I just know that he's 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 where like he's in that moment where he's doing whatever it takes on camera. That's him working. He's just working right now. He's performing to get the money. That so the money, he take the money, he get the money, right? And then the Dr. Umar ain't Dr. Umar no more. Now he talking with a yes man. He around the right people because he know they can be like, hey man, you the man, everything you say is gold. And then you get around a woman that are gonna and it's he's but these people are just gaming them for the money. So he gaming the people for the money, and then the people that he select in his personal life are gaming him for the money. It's a vicious cycle. And the only way to get rid of stuff like that is man, you own up to it and be like, hey, that's a lot of money. $2 million, man. Make something happen, bro. Make something. It don't even gotta be a big school, man. Let it just be, let's start off with one class. You don't got well, that's the thing about people, man. When they go to start something off, they always think that they gotta go super big, man. Come on, man. Like be realistic. Yeah, start with a class, man. One class, and then move up. You know what I'm saying? It'll move up. People will see it. If it's good, people will see it, and they'll go for it. They see the security's there. They see it's all, Dr. Umar. This is all black owned. This is all for the culture of whatever. And they gotta see the example. And then when they see the example, that's it. You good to go. He over here trying to have a school, a high school, elementary. I don't understand all that, man.
He said a gymnasium, a damn auditorium, a cafeteria. Hey, the only way to fix this is for Dr. Umar to get a DP. But let me say this real quick, Dwayne. Um, the damn, I had forgot my point. Let me run the video. Hopefully, I get my point back.
But most of the time, they didn't even do their damn job.
This why he ain't. This why he ain't have. This why he ain't have security, gang. This why he ain't have security.
They stole some things, but they did way more vandalism than theft. They destroyed everything in there, brothers and sisters. Now we got to clean up the gym for the third time. This is the third time we've had to go through this. I used to hire security to sit outside the school.
He said this the third time we had to go through this. So you used to making the people, you used to trying to force the people to be your security. You used to not paying for security. Watch this.
But most of the time they didn't even do their damn job. They would be home sleeping, telling me they at the school, and then I would do random pop-ups and they wouldn't even be out here. This is why, yes, sir. Yes, we own the school, young brother. What's your name, Prince? What grade you in?
Your school is not open, so you can't give him no type of invitation to nothing. This is what I was gonna ask you, Dwayne. Okay, I remember now. You see them kids? Look, little homie doing the willy. See little homie doing the willy. Look, you got like 10 kids in front of him on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
This is what I was gonna ask you, Dwayne. You've been preparing to open this school for over 6-7 years. Why would you go on a 30-day vacation when you know kids is out front roaming the blocks at summertime? Why not open up the summer, like you said? We ain't gotta start big. Why not open up a summer program, an after school program, anything? He was gone for 30 days, like his school was open during the school year. He took a break, like he needed a break. The school ain't open.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's just so many flaws, so many holes in the story, and it ain't adding up with his energy, man. You got three. You got a gymnasium. You got an elementary. You got a high school, and you over here giving shout outs. You're not even like, I don't understand that. I can't make sense of that, bro. That's a lot of money. Me, like I told you, bro, $100 is enough to make me like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my shit to work. I want my shit to be there. I want my shit to, you know what I'm saying? Because I just spent $100 on this. And you over here, you drop, bro. If I drop, that's my school. I just dropped X amount of money. And that's my school. Yeah, man. I'm there. I'm there all the time,
Hey, and
trying to
look,
visualize it.
if like I said, he said it out his mouth that he been dealing with this for 6 years. So if you've been trying to build a school for 6 years, once you get to like year 2 or year 3, and you see your plans is not going to accord, why not you hire some people to help you out, a board of trustees to help you out? You trying to do all this by yourself because you want all the donations for yourself. You don't want to split with nobody. That's what's going on right here. He's taking the long route because he want to live a wealthy life and die grew up. Instead of having motherfuckers, all right, you in charge of construction. All right, you in charge of staff. All right, you in charge of security. He ain't got none of that going on.
Yeah, he's gaming. It's facts, bro. He's gaming, and it's a sad case. And what really needs to happen at this point now is somebody need to investigate. Somebody need to find out really
Hey,
what's going on with the money.
hey, Dwayne, this why he say he ain't open the elementary school. So he say he got an elementary school, an academy, and a high school, and a gymnasium. So
Yeah,
he said on this video that the gymnasium is also vandalized. He said, now this is my third time having to fix the gymnasium.
right.
Guess they Jalen was good. So I guess they fucked up the high school and the gymnasium. Now check this out, Dwayne. He say he been going through this for 6 years, right? He been going
Hmm.
through for 6 years. If you've been going through this for 6 years, why haven't you tapped nobody on the shoulder like, hey, I know damn well it don't take over 3 years or over 4 years. I need to do what
Yeah, that
what is
don't make no sense.
what's stopping that process? Jalen, what's good?
I know.
But
Dr.
like you
Umar
said, but
Johnson.
but 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 like you said though, bro. After
Dr.
so
Umar Johnson is Jalen uncle, so Jalen gonna be held accountable today.
man, that ain't my motherfucking uncle, nigga. But one thing I can say, bro, is that nigga after the third time, nigga, everything is on you. Like after the third time, everything is on you, bro. Like it's already bad enough that when you first started, we was like, oh, you never opened up the school. Then we found out that you did open up the school. We congratulate you, but you saying that it's being vandalized for the sixth time.
All right, right, Jalen maybe had to take a phone call. Hey, Dwayne, this is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He said the reason he ain't opened the elementary school is because he was gonna wait. He said the reason he ain't open the high school is because he was gonna wait till the elementary school got enough capacity and started running. But he said that didn't go as planned. So he don't have none of the schools open. And
Yeah, he's
he just told you he wouldn't go open up one school because another school ain't working. So what is the plan then from this? What's it take from
he and it was like I was saying in the beginning, man. If I was in his position, I would just come out with the truth and then let it's and the expression would be let just let God decide. But what it really means is confess, say what's really going on, point out your intentions and where you went wrong, point out why it is you know what I'm saying you lied. But if you tell them the truth on why it is you lied, a lot of people can identify and say, you know what, I was in a position like that once, man. I set myself up and I did it like this. So
all
you,
right, hold on real quick, Dwayne.
yeah,
Jalen, go ahead.
Nah, bump all that. I ain't about to be forgiven. I ain't about to be forgiven, bro. Like, because it's like I said before, it's like, bro, you had too much stuff going on with this school, bro. After that second time, bro, that shit got vandalized. I would have been reaching out to every black, you know what I'm saying, person, community activist, everybody, bro. I would have been reaching out like, hey, bro, this is, like I did this for us. I need, I need this, I need that. I'm not even asking for much. I just need a little bit of security and everything. You know what I'm saying? To, getting everything, you know, right along. But after that third time, bro, it's like, okay, now what you want? Cause how I'm gonna look at it is shit, you just want some insurance money, insurance fraud type shit. That's how I'm gonna look at it. Because it's like, bro, this your sixth time, bro. You ain't said shit. You ain't said a bitch ass things yet. Yeah, nah, fuck all that. Like what we said, nigga, like by that third time, I would have been tapping on the shoulder of hey, Jay-Z. Hey, I need your help. Hey, you feel me? Like
but
I would have been calling Jay-Z, Dame Dash, everybody. Like, what?
oh yeah, for sure. But the way I see it is until he apologized, until he actually feels sorry and he says, "Look, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is what it is." He's gonna keep blaming everyone else, and that's probably why he don't call other people because he knows if he do, he ain't gonna be able to use excuses because then these people will come and defend themselves, and he knows
Mhm.
that. You feel me? So
And,
it's crazy.
and then another thing is, bro, one thing about Dr. Umar, bro, he's very, bro, the nigga, the nigga is a two-face of a dude, bro. Like he two-faced, bro. Like he two-faced. Like he really is, bro. Like the man don't know what the heck he want to do, bro. Like one minute you talking about somebody high and glorified, next minute you talking down on. Like Dwayne said, it's like, yeah, you gonna have to come out with an apology and acknowledge, your wrongdoings and shit that you said. But at the same time, it's like, bro, the damage has already been done because you let time go. And we all know if you have a crack in a rock, glass, anything with time, that shit's gonna get bigger, bigger, and bigger until that bitch is just completely, you know what I'm saying, not connected no more.
Uh,
You
and
know?
and that and that's
So
why I think he's probably in his mind. He's probably think he's gone too far. That like he knows he can't recover, and that's probably why he keeps holding on to the
the
lie,
only
and
way,
he
the
and he
only
keeps
way,
scamming.
the only way he can recover, bro, is if he go ahead and fully accept that he like white women, bro. That's the only way he'll be able to recover from that, bro. That's the only way. You know what I'm
That'd
saying?
be
No,
part
real
of the
talk.
truth.
No, but because real talk, cause think about it, bro. Like you base your entire character off white women, bashing white women ain't, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit. But it's like we all know from a black man's perspective, you like white women. We've seen multiple videos with you get what I'm saying, being flirtatious with white women.
but,
So
but but does he admit it? Does he confess
no,
that
that's
that's
the
what?
thing. He
Yeah.
won't admit it, bro. That's the thing. It was only one time he ever admitted it, bro, and nobody peeped. It was an interview he had, and he was talking about how black women want the finished product, But a white woman will find a black man that's a hardworking black man. You can understand, hardworking black man got ambition and everything. A white woman would take him, help him, elevate him. Next thing you know, he a millionaire. And then you got the sisters talking about, oh, he a sellout. That's the only time I ever heard him allude to the fact that, oh, okay, Mr. Umar, the main woman behind you entirely is a white woman. But you would not have ever caught that if you never put the two, put everything together. But
Yeah, he was presenting an excuse as to why you might
it's
find him with one,
exactly.
because
But
then
it's like
he'll run straight to the, oh well, because the sisters ain't doing this, and it's like you always blaming
exactly, bro.
other
Bro
people.
don't bro don't know what he want to do, bro. And so, like I said, so again with that, bro, now you got enemies from both sides. You got enemies from both sides now. You got the sisters and you got the white women. You know what I'm saying? And behind every black woman and every white woman, bro, is gonna be a fellow man. It's gonna be a fellow man of any color. It's gonna be a fellow man of any color. So
Yeah,
now you don't know when you talk about white women, when you talk about black people, black women, you don't know who man, like you don't know the man that's behind it. It could be an Asian man, a Latino man, an Indian man, an Arab man. You don't know who's behind this woman. So now you got enemies from all fucking four corners of the motherfucking earth after your ass. So the only way you can do is that you're gonna have to come out with a PSA, and you're gonna have to apologize for all the fuck shit that you said.
and he needs to
All
really
the fuck
like
now,
he needs to really
and don't get me
apologize, like
wrong,
for real, for real.
and don't get me wrong. Some of the shit that he said, I agree with, but but like I said, it's certain shit that he say I agree with, but it's some fuck shit that he said, and the fuck shit that's the shit that he needs to acknowledge. He needs to acknowledge
He
all the
says a
times that
lot
you
of
got.
hard truths.
But a lot of times, bro, it don't even be hard truth. It's just be your own opinion, and you make it
Yeah,
seem like it's a truth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Present it to the masses. But when you think
He
about
Or even
because
let me say this.
go ahead, wifey, go ahead.
Hold on, let me say this. Even if even if he do say hard truths, right? Even if he
Hmm.
do say hard truths, right? We let you, we kind of put you at a forefront
Hmm.
to see what you was about, and we see you a bullshit nigga. We see you got two kids that's over 18 that you ain't got a relationship with. We see that you, the damn lights is off in the high school, and you go around the country for 30 days. So we see that you might got a good game. You might talk some good shit, but you ain't got no solution.
Exactly. You not you
yeah.
you you not you not you not putting forward what you preaching.
He's
And
not
whatever
gonna
you
accept the
and,
responsibility for
and
himself. He's
whatever
that's the
he's
issue.
not. He's not. And whatever you do put forward, bro, you know what I'm saying, like that is bullshit, bro. It's half ass.
You
It's
could
half
He's not
ass.
gonna accept it.
He should have
What
stayed
if
he should have
if
stayed
you
his ass in the conscious community and should have been, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he should have stayed his ass. When he started
Hey,
doing the going on,
watch this, Dwayne. Watch this, Dwayne. Jalen, did you
what's
know
up?
Umar Johnson was gonna open up a high school?
Yeah,
You knew that. All right. Did you
yeah.
know Umar Johnson was gonna open up an elementary school too?
No, did not know that. I only knew a
Did
high school.
you know Umar Johnson was gonna open up an academy?
Did not know he was opening up an academy. I thought it was just a high school.
Bro, so we finding out that bro, he was trying to open up three schools with a gymnasium game.
So my thing is now this is my thing. Had he would have just did the academy, academy could have been from pre-K to 12. That would have been perfect. You get
where's
what I'm
his
saying?
team at?
That's
What
what
Like
team?
paying the
Everybody
money
loved
for. Jalen
him.
the academy.
Everybody loved him, bro. Like, what you mean
how
his team?
how he got all this shit and no team? Nobody with him. Nobody like, hey, bro, I
Bro,
got you.
he fired Nick, bro. He fired niggas like every other week, my nigga. Like he be letting niggas go, bro.
Man,
Like the dude, like, bro, the dude is too full of himself, bro. Like, because he's the first man to actually get out of the conscious community without
yeah,
no bullshit, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit, no nothing. Up until now, until Wavy started doing his bullshit ass digging and shit, and found out that
right,
he got kids. But
right, yeah,
before that, no, before that he was green. He was green. He was clean. You know, he didn't have issues like Brother Polite. He didn't have issues like Sinetta. He didn't have issues like Hassan Campbell. He didn't have issues like these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man,
you know,
that's crazy.
you
Again,
know,
coming
so
coming
so
from
from
a
the
father. Oh no, go ahead, bro. Go
you
ahead.
know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna cut
So
you off.
so you know, so from the masses, it's like shit, you know what I'm saying? You've been looked at as if you the Jay-Z of the conscious community.
Yeah,
But as soon as you start stepping away from your team and the the people that was behind your back, and you start letting these outside entities in, now look at you. You looking
right.
like
Look
Kanye.
at it.
You went from you went from being a Jay-Z to being a Kanye. Now you gotta work. Now you gotta work forever. You gotta work until you die. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
like that, like that's why you see him when he on these, like when he on these no jumper interviews, when he on these real life production interviews, bro. That's because he needs the money. Y'all niggas forget
thanks.
that Dr. Umar was homeless for like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
year. Niggas forget that he was like on and off homeless, bro. So it's like, and then you got to think about the depth that he in, bro. I don't think that the schools like the high school, the elementary, and the academy, nah, brother, you got more depth you got to pay, my
Come
nigga.
coming from a sinner myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like as a father, uh, I don't think I got the perfect relationship with my daughters, but
Mm-hmm.
I know that my daughters, we talk, they love me, I love them. We see each other, you know, anytime I can. They both going. One's in college, the other one's getting ready
Mm-hmm.
to go to college, but I haven't got to that point. Now, mind
Mm-hmm.
you, like I said, I ain't the perfect father. You know what I'm saying? I've made mistakes and things like that, but I haven't got to that point where they out me on the internet like that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
But see,
saying?
but let me ask you a question. Sorry for cutting you off. Do you feel you don't have a good relationship, like you somewhat have a good relationship with your daughter? Do you feel that it's because of the mother?
I feel like it should be better, man. I feel like
Okay.
all right,
And and and, and,
I'll sum it up like this, man. I
mhm,
feel like lightweight.
mhm.
I kind of like ran out my relationship in a way. Like
Okay.
I'll send them
Okay.
money if I can, but I want that bond. Like they don't tell
Mhm,
me shit. I got and I don't interrogate them. So
mhm.
it be like that.
But I mean, it's understandable, Ray, but the one thing about it, bro, as long as they know that they father, they know that they father got their back. Dr. Umar kids don't feel like that. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's
Dr. Umar
crazy.
kids don't feel like that. They like, nigga, you ain't shit. You don't come around. You never been around. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Like with the way you
Yeah, that's
different. It's like
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like your daughter's like, well, shit. I may not have the best relationship with my father, but I know if it's some fuck shit and I need it from a man's perspective, I'm gonna call my daddy. He gonna make sure he gonna give me the best advice I can ever get, or he gonna
Facts.
pull up and he gonna fix the
100.
situation for me. Dr.
I
Umar
text him.
kid, Dr.
I
Umar
text
kids
him
be
even
like,
when I don't
nigga.
have shit to say. I just text him
Exactly.
just to text
You
him.
see what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah.
Dr. Umar kids, from what I seen, they like, man, you never been around, nigga. Like, you never been around.
Nah,
You don't
facts
come
though.
around. So, so like I said, so that's a difference, bro. Like, it's like because again, money don't make you a fucking daddy. It makes you a father, but you're
Yeah.
not a daddy. What you're doing,
Right.
bro, that's daddy shit. Dr. Umar kids, nigga, you not even a father to me.
Well, I made mistakes, man, that I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to make a relationship work. I got too invested in that, and that kind of like,
Mhm,
you know. But at the same time, I did have a mother that was kind of like on a scarecrow type shit in the beginning.
mm,
It took her a minute to get away from all that. That kind of did some damage. But even through all that, I fought through it. You know what I'm saying? They still, I went. You know what I'm saying? Like we text, we talk, but I don't like sending them money, like you just said, sending them money. That I do that because I know the kids love money. You know what I'm saying? Like you never go wrong when you send money.
right.
But it's like you don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I would rather have like them telling me what their favorite drink is, what they like to do for
Mhm.
their pastime. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like I said, so
No,
like I
but
said, bro, you doing your things as a daddy, bro. That nigga fault, that nigga kid, like the Umar kids, is like, yeah, we don't want nothing to do with you, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
go
next
ahead,
level, bro. But the
you
fact
go
that he put
ahead.
himself out there and his daughters, I don't know why people ain't figured it out that this man scamming. He's
Yeah,
scamming.
yeah, yeah.
hey, let me play the end of the video. See if he go blame us again.
You don't know you're great? You're about to go to the third. What grade you in, Prince? You in the 5th grade?
That's my brother.
Okay, y'all brothers, y'all look alike. So you're about to go to the third, you said. So when we open up this school, it's gonna be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, right?
Man, look at this, man. You got kids crawling all through here, but watch this right here. Check this out.
They spill paint over every. So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Get out that school. Come out. This is a school, young people. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out. It's the little people. Sister, I need you to turn that camera off. Nothing's funny. Turn it off. And I need y'all to move on. You can't hang on this block. Excuse me? I need y'all to go or I'm going to call the police.
Look at this shit, man. You gonna call the
Motherfuckers.
police on the
And
kid.
they said call the police. They told him to call the police.
They told the nigga call the police. Now
Hey,
he about to ask them do they want to be in his school. Look at this shit.
God forbid that we find out that he's scamming, and then
Bro,
everybody gonna go back to that video like, why you even do that to them kids, man?
Check this
but
out.
my thing is, go ahead, go play it.
Oh no, go ahead, Jay.
My thing is, bro, you've been trying to open up this school for years, bro. You've been trying, you been
Yeah,
trying to tell me, bro, that okay, man. Okay, cause
yeah,
my thing is this, bro. New schools pop up every fucking what you call them, bro. And every time I see a new school coming, bro, it don't take no more. It don't take over 5 years. And I know he's been talking about making this school since 2018, 2017.
You know the best question I got for all this is this: why are you opening up all this other shit when you ain't even opened up one? I
That's
don't
what I'm
get that
saying,
part.
bro. Like
Exactly.
he could have really just opened himself up a straight full blown academy from pre-K all the way to 12.
Yeah,
That's where he was. Hey, look, I think, bro, he made up. Cause look, he about to lie again right here, cause he about to
Play
he
it.
about to open. But I think I never heard him say that it was always FMDMG Academy. Now he's saying he got Frederick Douglass High School. I never heard him say that before. But watch
It
what
was
he about
yeah.
to
supposed.
say to the kids,
I
cause he
remember. I remember him saying that it was supposed to be Frederick Douglass High School. I remember that was the very first thing that he ever said was Frederick Douglass.
all right. Watch what he about to say right here.
You're about to go to the third. What grade you in, Prince?
Hey, and look, Jalen, he said the reason why he ain't open the high school is
Mm.
because he wanted the elementary school to get enough kids, but they didn't get enough kids. That's why he said he ain't
Oh man, the man got so many excuses, man. It's
right.
crazy.
But watch what he about to say to the kids. He about to lie
Mhm.
again. We about to catch him in real time.
You're about to go to the third. What grade you in, Prince? You in the 5th grade? Okay, y'all brothers, y'all look alike. So you're about to go to the third, you say. So when we open up this school, it's going to be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, right?
Messing with them
So
damn
4th
kids.
grade, you might be here, right? 4th grade, you might be here. You're going to you're going to the 6th grade. We might not catch you until we in this building, the high school. To
Oh
my young
man, this guy
princesses,
catch you.
we're opening up the Anna Douglas Amy Garvey Academy for young princesses as well. So it's going to be
Man, y'all heard that? Oh look, run it back, run it back. It's another school, gang. So this number 5. Hold up, listen.
this building, the high school. To my young princesses, we will be opening up the Anna Douglas Amy Garvey Academy for young princesses as well. So it's going to be boys first, and then
Wow.
it's going to be girls. So all y'all might one day be students at the school. Say that again. But people just win and win. Win.
Don't be scamming.
You saw somebody walk in this building. What door? No. Nobody walked in this door. I've been here the whole time. So y'all been seeing the people who've been breaking into the school. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Get out
So
there.
now all of a sudden, So all of a sudden, y'all just seen
Private
me. You,
property.
you
I
you
need y'all
just
off.
now decided to turn and see this person come
Okay,
out the
my brother, I
school.
believe you, young prince. I need you out. I need you out of here. This is a school. This is a school, young people.
This man is putting on performance and
Young
arts,
people, what
man.
are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, family? What are we doing? Let me find out. It's the little people.
Hey, hey, I pray that we're just he's just misunderstood and we got him all
Right?
wrong and he's
I'm
really
going
and
to enjoy the
I
rest of
pray
my
that he's really trying to get this going, man, because
Thank you. You're all right. You're all right, my brother. Don't worry about it.
God forbid if they find out it's a scam. God forbid,
Bro,
bro.
they've
I'm
been
locking
saying
the
this shit was
door.
a
We're gonna
scam, bro,
change
for
the
so
locks.
many
Somebody
years,
broke
bro.
in. We're gonna change the locks.
We don't know what the
Sister,
truth
I need
is.
you to turn that camera off. Nothing's funny. Turn it off. And I need y'all to move on. You can't hang on this block. This is
You just said they're gonna be man. I don't understand. You're gonna be students here, but y'all can't. Come on, man.
He said he gonna call the
hang on this
police.
block. This is excuse me. I need y'all to go or I'm gonna call the police.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Them kids know their rights.
yeah. And I don't think it was the kids who broke in. They're not brilliant enough to do that because somebody had to rip the wood off Jimmy the door. I think it was the drug addicts. Yes, sir. Understood. Understood. So this is like the first time. Okay. Yeah, we've been. They love. We ain't had no issues. We haven't had any issues.
Oh, he talking to the police right there.
That's all.
That man said we about to drop the Anna Douglas, Amy Garvey school like nigga.
He live
Nigga.
streamed the cops investigation. Come on, bro. He's scamming.
I'm like, nigga, like, come on.
He's scamming, bro.
And then it was crazy. The police said, oh, this is the first time we heard of this. But brother, you just said it was vandalized 6 times. So technically in police records, when you give them your name and they type your name in the database, every single thing what you was charged for, what you called for, is all gonna pop up. So for the police officer to say, "Oh, this our first time hearing about it," you lied. And boom, there you go. We solved it. Good night.
Facts.
Hey,
Facts.
bro, straight lied.
He
Hey,
lying.
hey, hey, bro. The police literally told the truth just now, and nobody caught it. That man said,
Hey,
"Well,
rewind
this
it.
is this is our
No,
first
let me
time
run it
hearing
back. Let
this."
me run it back.
I go,
I
what?
think Jalen the only one that caught that. Jalen had to be the only one that caught that. Let me run it back.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. Yeah, let me hear that again. Yeah, I didn't
Play it
catch
towards the
that.
end. Play it towards the end when the police pull up. Listen to what he say, bro. Listen to what the police officer say. Listen,
Sister, I need you to turn to rip the wood off.
right there. Hold on, you should have left it right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think it was the kids who broke in. They're not brilliant enough to do that because somebody had to rip the wood off Jimmy the door. I think it was the drug addicts. Yes, sir. Understood. Understood. So this is like the first time. Okay.
Woo!
It's the first
I love it.
It's the first time. Hold on. He
That
said
was good.
gymnasium was this the third time he had to do the
Yeah.
gymnasium. It's vandalized 3 times. I guess you said they ain't vandalized your shit in 4 years, and cops saying, man, we ain't never got no phone call about
Come
this.
on,
Hey,
bro.
hey, they vandalized the school gymnasium. They vandalized it 3 times, but I guess the third time's the charm. He's like, all right, man, I don't want to clean up for the third time without calling the police, bro. So you cleaned up twice, didn't call no police.
Man, bump that, bump
Come
that,
on,
bump that.
bro.
Hold on, wait a minute. Bump all that. People don't understand that when you're doing something like that, you trying to tell me that not one time police never pulled up to see, oh, what's going on, guys? You
Hey,
trying to tell me,
you know what that also mean, y'all? You know what that also mean, y'all?
but
He ain't had no security or security cameras.
Yo,
he
this guy tripping. Oh, he said he gonna look at. Oh, so it happened 3 times, and you ain't found out who it is. Because you got to look at endless recording, bro. What are you talking about? Yo, all this has got. Yo, this is all bad,
Hey,
bro.
Sir Antonio Love, Dwayne from Florida, me and Jalen from Texas. Uh, uh, um, Manasseh was goody. Manasseh was goody. But yeah,
Ethiopia.
bro. So by the cops never showing up not one time, that mean that he ain't even have no cameras. Cause if your shit get broken into, you got the cameras. You show the footage. If you ain't got no footage, you know what I'm saying? Man, Dr.
It,
Umar is over there. Either Jalen just solved the crime that Dr. Umar just been lying this whole time, or Dr. Umar been out here. Dr. Umar been out here keeping shit in the streets.
like,
He's scamming, bro.
and that's the thing, bro. Like, that's my thing. It's like it's either you didn't do it, or the police just really don't care about what you got going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care about what you're doing for the black community and everything like that. We really don't care. Woo, woo, woo. But
They
the
said we have crime on this street, but we ain't
so
never seen.
so even with that, so if you have crime on the street and everything, then that means that the police have to be riding around 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Cops got to meet their quota. Why would I not want to be on the street with the most crime?
It just don't add up, man. When
You
you
feel me?
say that you're gonna look at endless recording, this is on the video, meaning you ain't done it
Hmm.
yet. And the whole time you want to tell us this happened 3 times, and then you got the police officer on the same video saying, "Oh, this is the first time we heard about it." Bro, what is going on, bro? All
Nah.
that don't add up.
Imagine you went live before you seen the. Mind you, he's saying he gonna look at the security camera, and he said it's only security camera on one side of the building. So
Come
you
on, bro.
went live before you looked at.
What the?
But you
You
know
called
what
the
though?
walls before you looked at the security camera.
But my thing is this though, even then, that's some shady shit. Why would you only have cameras in the back of the school? So what you got bringing through the front? See, because
Jalen. He got a security camera only for the elementary school, only for the academy, not for the high school.
Why? That don't make no sense.
That's
It
nigga,
don't.
nigga, hold on, wait a minute. You can literally go to Best Buy right now. You can go to Walmart right now, spend $200 and
Facts.
get yourself 8 Arlo cameras.
Facts.
You
It don't
like
make no sense.
what are
The
we
money he
talking
got,
about
it
right
don't make no
now?
sense. It don't make
Bro,
no sense, man.
listen. So if he got 3 schools, right, and you got an academy, no, 4 schools. We got the elementary, the high school, the academy, and we got the Amy Douglas,
and he got
and
a and he got a gymnasium. And he got a gymnasium.
and a gymnasium, right? Okay.
He got
Each.
5 buildings.
So with that being said, bro, that's about 8 mil, 8 to 10 mil.
Only one building got power. Now I don't think he owned the buildings. I think he renting them. But only one of the
No,
buildings got power
no,
though. He switched it
no, no, because I remember, bro, that I remember when he first came out with the first school, bro, them shits was being built. Like the schools were never there. They were building it from the ground up. That's his shit.
Oh
Cause I
no.
remember,
Hey Jalen, I think
oh, am I talking about one school? What school was
nah,
that?
yeah,
Cause I remember,
I think he went to a different location. And
oh, okay.
now he bought some
Okay.
old schools.
Okay, but even then, if you buy, bro, but even then, okay, so think about it, bro. You go to an area like that with the most crime and you buy those buildings, people don't understand that if you go to places like Baltimore, Philly, Detroit, you get what I'm saying, certain places in Houston, you go to these black areas, bro, what's the number one thing that you gonna see? Run down ass buildings. And these buildings be getting sold for like 5K, 10K, a dollar, basically sometimes a dollar.
Yeah. That's why, hey, Pete
Nigga,
Gang, hey, Pete Gang, real quick. If you look at like if you get into like real estate and shit like that, Pete Game
hmm
on this, right? Check this out. When you go from the 1800s and 90, let's do 1900s. When you go from the 1900s, right, start for the 50s, going to now, right? You
Right.
find out that where the South, like, all right, so in Florida, where I was born
hmm
and raised in St. Pete, you had the North, you had the South, you had Central. When you on
Right.
Central, you already know. All right, shit's getting active out here. Way more
Mm.
people standing outside. But then when you
Mm-hmm.
start to go into the South, it's now it's all blacks, North, all whites,
Mm-hmm.
right? But check this
Mm-hmm.
out. It's just like you were saying, when you go into the hood, some of these ghettos and stuff, they be run down, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
the way they do it is they let the shit go. They let it go down.
Is
The drugs, all that. They let it
is
go down, right?
yep.
And then
Yep.
and then and then they set up a policy where they move the poor people. They push them out, send them somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else. Rich people come buy it all up, tear
Yep.
because all the shit they don't even got to pay for the demolition. They just
They
buy the
don't.
land and they just knock the shit down, boom, build up, and then and after that shit, after the rich people have been there for a while and the poor people don't tore something down and the rich people been there too long, then they'll do it again, and like it's not
Mm-hmm.
like they stay in one spot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Man, look, man. Look, man. I know exactly what you talking about because that's exactly how to do it. That's why them builders be $1. That's why them hoes be $1.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all you need, bro, shit, if you got, like I said, if you a rich person, man, I ain't about to sit here and knock this down. I ain't about to pay the city. I'm about to go give me some dynamite, kaboom, nigga. Let's get this shit about. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
About to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to pay a little company $3,000. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna give y'all $1,000 each. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 4-man crew. Y'all go ahead and get this shit off the way. You know what I'm saying? I need this shit done by a certain
Easy.
time. And if you get this shit done by a certain time, I give y'all another 5,000. So you
Hey,
really
look,
only
this
spent.
this the wild part. I think he's been having these buildings for like 6 years. So he renovated the buildings. Know what I'm saying? Like he renovated these old buildings. And man, just last year he was asking us to come help him paint. He wanted us to come help him paint. Now you know we wasn't gonna get paid, gang. Now he want us to come do the electric work on the high school. Nigga, you ain't even. I thought it was vandalized, nigga. That mean all the wire.
Bro.
But see,
You
but see, but
know,
like, but see, like, but that's what Umar messed up at, though, bro. Like, that's what he messed up at. He messed up by trying to see, because with me, I'm not going to the hood, bro. I'm not about to do it to the hood. I'm gonna go, because put it this: where there's a hood, there's a country that's not far from the hood. I'm about to go to the country, my nigga. Like, you feel me? That's where I'm about to go. That's where I'm about to go. Why? Because the people in the country are going to what uplift everything, not like how it is in the hood. And then, like just like Dwayne said, these rich people glorify the hood because they want everything to go downhill so they can buy everything up for $1. The country, you can't do that. You feel me? The country, you can't do that. Because guess what? Them country right folks, nah, brother, how is this gonna benefit my kids? That's the first thing they're gonna ask you in the
oh
country.
yeah,
That's the
facts.
first thing, and like I said, and that's why I love country white folk. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I love country white folk because that's the number one thing they ask you, bro. How is this gonna benefit my child and my grandkids? So that's what Dr.
You right
Umar.
about that though.
That's what Umar should have went. Because then down the street, now all the hood people can come to the school, and because now you doing what Fred Hampton always wanted to do. Oh, I'm gonna grab the white kids from this piss poor ass fucking rural area. I'm gonna grab the fucking black kids from this piss poor hood. I'm gonna put them all in the school. We gonna know and we gonna learn throughout time. They're gonna learn about unity because why? Because they're coming from the same pot to piss in type of living. That's how you fucking end racism. That's how you get everybody in America on board. And that's how you fucking grow as a fucking economy, my nigga.
Yes, yes. It's a collective thing.
Yeah, it's a
So
collective thing. That's why I like because I actually found like the actual like story on that when that man Fred Hampton went to the KKK rally. They was about to kill, bro, all type shit. Imagine he went to that bitch 3 deep, 2 deep. It was him and his wife. No other
yeah,
niggas. Just him and his wife. He sat
yeah.
down. He was in the, and the dude was like, man, he walked in the whole Aryan Brotherhood, all kinds of shit. It was like KKK Aryan Brotherhood Nationalists.
Mm,
And they was like, man, what your nigga said, you know, woo woo. And the nigga told him straight up, he said, you beefing with me, but you ain't beefing with the fucking politicians that got my kids and your kids in these piss poor ass areas getting this piss poor ass education.
oh yeah.
Meanwhile, motherfuckers that's not from here
Mm-hmm.
are
Mm-hmm.
ripping off. And I knew who he
Hey,
was talking about. We all knew who he was talking
yeah.
about when he said
Hey,
motherfuckers. We
that's
all know.
dangerous doing that. Jews don't
Exactly.
like the
So
Jewish people don't like
exactly,
that shit.
exactly. So that was where it was like, oh yeah, nah, like that's where like everybody started to get scared. Now,
Mm-hmm.
And who was on there, his ass? When you go back and look who was really on it, it wasn't the FBI, it wasn't the CIA, but it was the JDL, the Jewish Defensive League.
Oh,
This is the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
This is the
See, I
same
don't even know what
league.
you talk about,
This
but I knew
this,
that. Yeah, that
this
makes
is the
sense. See,
same league. This is the same league that hunted down Matulu Shakur. This is the same league that kept tabs on Tupac throughout his entire life. Throughout his entire
yeah,
life since he was born.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Come on, bro.
them guys are
This
behind
is a
everything
this
wrong
is
in
the
this world,
same
bro.
league. This is the same league. This is the same league. And we're gonna have a whole, and like I said, I want to have a whole discussion about this, but I don't want to get flagged for anti, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't anti-Shemitic at all. I love my Shemitic brothers and sisters. That just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
It's
like I
like
said, but the
Candace
thing
Owens
is,
says, bro.
but the thing is that when you actually go back and you trace this shit throughout time, bro, people when I grew up, people used to tell me, "Oh yeah, the Jews was done for black people." You know what I'm saying, doing slavery and all that. Nah, we was fed. We was fed until it was time to cook our ass. And right now, we've been getting cooked for the past 6 years since Trayvon Martin got killed. We've been getting cooked since then.
Bro,
And
it's like
everything.
he was.
And
It's like
that's
he
just
was.
and that's just
Go
is
ahead.
what it is, bro. Like if you're not a part of their clan, they don't give a damn if you're European or not, bro. If you're not a part of their clan, you're up out of there, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Because
clan for sure because it ain't faith. They're not keeping their Torah.
they,
They're
bro,
not
they
reading the
don't.
scripture.
Bro, when you actually go over there, bro, bro? The Torah is nothing. The Tanakh is nothing. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and people laughed at me on this panel when I said it a year ago.
What was it?
These motherfuckers do only subscribe to the Babylonian Talmud, bro.
Oh, I
When
know that's
you
wild, bro.
when
When I
you
hear about that
read
shit.
when you read the Talmud, bro, I've read the Talmud, bro. And
Yeah.
bro, when I mean I was so disgusted,
Oh yeah.
so
Facts.
so
It's like some alien shit, bro.
bro, like, and again, bro, like the 109, bro. Keep that in
You can't
mind,
be
bro.
human, bro. The Talmud when you read it the way that's not human at all. Like that's like,
Bro,
bro, you a
bro.
fucking
And the crazy
alien or
part,
some shit.
and the crazy part was that, bro, I'm gonna say this right now. Nimrod did not come out with that Babylonian Talmud. That Talmud did not exist until way after Nimrod died, when Moloch came into being. And Nimrod had already passed away, because I still feel that Nimrod's wife was the one that got him killed. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because
No,
it's
I
mighty
got you.
strange. It's mighty strange that right after bro died, all of a sudden now Moloch comes up and now we sacrificing shit, nigga. Because when Nimrod was alive, bro, I went and I did my research, bro. For one, Nimrod was
Yeah.
not a real person. It was just a whole bunch of kingdoms in a era.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, good
Nimrod,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
That is
facts. That's what
Nimrod,
I'm
bro. That's
saying.
not that's not that's not a human
It's
being.
deeper than people they try to personify the characters or the
Exactly, bro.
names. And I'll be like,
Moloch,
yo, it's not
the,
that's
the
not how the Bible gets
the
down, man.
beginning of the Babylonian Talmud, bro, was during the reign of Moloch, bro. During the
Yeah.
reign of Moloch. Just keep that shit in mind, bro.
Yeah.
This is after the Jews, half of the Jews. See, people don't know this. Half of the Jews turned away from Yahweh and accepted Moloch, slash Baal slash Moloch, and everything. That's what
Yeah.
they did. When Yah, like I said, Yahweh defeated Baal in the war, but a lot of Jews still turned to Baal. They did not keep Yahweh, with them.
Yes.
So that's
That was testified.
yeah.
Have you watched
Yep.
the movie? I don't know if y'all seen it. The movie Nefarious.
Mm-mm, I ain't seen it.
If y'all ever see that movie, I think y'all like it. No, real rap. I think both
The
y'all would
the the
like it.
vamp the vampire movie?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Listen, bro. I
I think
think
about
both y'all.
Nosferatu. Like a
No, no, not Nosferatu. The reason why I think both y'all like it is because y'all are conscious minded. So y'all are like y'all in the history. Y'all into like even if it's like a
mm,
fairy tale shit, you want to know what people was doing back then. So
hell yeah. It's
there's some
called
shit
the
going on about that, but it's deep.
mm,
It's about a man that's possessed by a demon,
mm.
and like bro, I'm just if y'all ever see it, bro, it's a good movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm about to look it up right now. I'm about to look it
Yeah,
up
if you
right
ever
now.
see it, it's a good movie, bro.
What's this on? Oh, it's
But
on Peacock. I'm about to watch it. It's on Peacock.
it's a good movie. Yeah, if you ever got time to watch it, you know what I'm saying it's like if you ever like what I'm saying the
Hmm.
vibes right, and it's one of the movies where it's like shit. It's a good movie, like real shit. But at the same time,
Hmm.
and bro, and the movie had to been cheap, bro. Like It's the dialogue. Like I say, it's one of the movies where it ain't about like the graphics and shit. It's about
Hmm.
just a really good ass script, bro. It's dealing with like people that believe in God for real, and then people
Hmm.
that think they believe in God. Like basically, he's exposing the Jews, the Muslims, and the Christians, bro. He's exposing them all in that movie, bro. Exposing them in
Man,
their hypocrisy.
I want you to, man, if y'all ever get a chance, bro, I'm a drop the link in Powerful Bill's back chat. But it's a dude that me and Silky been talking about, bro. And it's mighty funny, bro,
Yeah,
because so he's a Muslim, right? He's a Muslim,
right.
but for one, he don't look like he's a Muslim, bro. He looks like he's like he looks like he's more European and
Secular,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, but peep though, right before all this stuff started hitting the fan about the Zionists, the Jews, he came out last month, right? This man got like 10,000 followers, bro. Like a cult. He's a cult leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
They call him the Mahdi. That's what they call him. Call him the Mahdi.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If you ever, bro, he said certain things, bro, that has came to pass in the last month, bro. And I'm just like, bro, what
Who?
the
Who's
heck?
this dude?
The Mahdi. I'm a
The
drop it. It's
the,
he
the dude
so
I know. I think I know you're talking about the dude who's going like he's kind of like going viral in a way.
he been going viral. Yeah, yeah, he been going viral.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
came
That's what
out
I
and
heard.
the shit that he came out saying, he said that the war is not between the Christians and the Muslims. The Christians are really just the middleman. They don't know whose side to take because because the information that they've been getting has been wrong. The
Right.
Christians are, that's what he said. Like, this is a Muslim man. He said the Christians are our brothers. We don't have beef with Christians. The beef we do have is the Jews. Now, this is what he say. The way he breaks down, the way he breaks down who the Antichrist is from the Quran and the Bible and the Torah, it fits it fits the Jews
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on, but wait. So look, peep this. China and Japan, right, got this thing, got this entity called the Tengu, right? The
Mm-hmm.
Tengu.
What's it called?
The
In
Tengu.
Japan,
It's called the
the
Tengu.
Tengu.
The Tengu, right? It's the red bird looking demon with the long nose, right?
Hmm.
If you
I think I've
actually,
seen him. I know.
bro, you
Yeah,
seen
I've
it.
seen him.
But
Yeah.
go find the painting, the original paintings of them, bro. When I
Okay.
mean the physical, bro, they have the hat like the Jews. They got the big nose, like
What?
the rabbinic curls on the side, bro. When I mean, bro, I never peeped that shit until I had to really go back and people were like, if you, because there was a video I came across, right?
Yeah.
And basically it was a cartoon. It showed a sheep. So the sheep walked up on a dog, right? He walked up on three dogs, right? The first dog was a Anubis type dog, right? What you think the sheep did?
Mm, the sh-
The sheep tried to take gold out of the Anubis character's pocket, right? He got
mhm.
clunked on the head and he got banished from Egypt. Don't that sound how the Jews got banished from Egypt in the Old Testament?
Yeah.
Right.
Give me the like. Where are you getting that from? Like, tell me the story
It
again.
was a cartoon, right? It's a cartoon, right?
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you know the whole thing about sheep, the wolves in sheep clothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so stay with me. All right. So in the first scene, it showed a white sheep, right?
Hmm.
He was walking through the desert in Egypt, and he was pleading, like basically like trying to plead, like, hey, like, can I stay in your land? Anubis, the Anubis figure that is the representation of Egypt, was like, sure. As soon as he turned his back, the sheep tried to take a gold coin out of his pocket. The Egyptian character seen it, hit the sheep beside the head, and banished him from Egypt. Right
Right.
now, if you actually go back and look up the Egyptian historian, Orpheus, it was something like that. But he actually tells the story of Moses on how, for one, Moses and them never left, never even got out of Egypt. They won Egypt for 3 months. They took over Egypt for 3 months. The Pharaoh was the one that left Egypt because he ran. They took over Egypt for 3 months. The Pharaoh came back and eradicated all of them and
Oh
ran
yeah,
them
yeah.
out. That's how the original story went from the Egyptian standpoint. So we're
Right.
going off Egyptian. Okay, boom. So the sheep then went to Rome. What happened in Rome? Same thing. He tried to take money from the Roman, the Roman character, right?
Yeah, yeah. Flip
What
the
happened in
money. Flip the tables. Said
exactly?
this
But
is a
he
house
tried,
for prayer.
but he tried to take the money, like basically, like from a blind eye, he tried to take the money from the Romans. The Roman emperor called him, hit him aside the head, and banished him from Rome. The Jews were banished from Rome, right? So then the population ends up later on. The sheep meets a German shepherd. Now we already know what the German shepherd represents. Represents Germany. Hence the German shepherd. The sheep try to do the same thing, try to take money out the German shepherd. But instead of getting clonked up the head, guess what the German shepherd did?
What?
He rounded up all the other Jews and showed the Holocaust. They wind up escaping the Holocaust, and it said present day. The sheep walked up to a president and's been taking money out the president pocket, and the president ain't been knowing. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of
I
things that
know.
allude. There's a lot of things that allude to
I
that
know that the
doctrine.
Bible I know that the Bible that we have today
Hmm.
was an agreement made by not just the Romans but the Pharisees and the
Hmm.
Sadducees, the scribes. They obviously it's either that all the Jews repented after the crucifixion of Christ and they said, all right,
They
man, we messed
didn't.
up.
They didn't. They
Or
didn't.
they conspired and they made the Bible that we have today.
Bro,
You
they
know what
have
I'm saying?
conspired. They have been conspiring, bro, since bro. Think about it, bro. Okay, let's talk about what happened in France in 1290. You know why they got expelled out of France in 1290?
No,
This it was two things that they did, bro, and this is the same thing that they've been doing now, right? So back in them times, they used to have gold, silver coins still, right?
yeah,
What they would do, what the Jews would do, was that they would bite off a piece of that silver coin, right?
right.
Each time they got to bite off.
Oh, he fell out. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, my boy was going in.
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened, man. They took him. They took him out, bro. I wanted to hear about that 1912 in France, why they expelled the Jews. I wanted to hear about that. You know what I'm
Say
saying?
it say Jalen was right. It say financial difficulties faced by the monarchy, accusations of malfeasance. Let's see what malfeasance is.
Oh, you looking it up? 1912 France.
It say accusations of malfeasance. You ever seen this word before, malfeasance?
No, no, never heard of that malfeasance. Never heard of that one, man. I be learning new words too, bro. Like,
It say wrongdoing, especially by a public official. So it says they was ousted wrongdoing.
wrongdoing by a public official.
I guess they got put in position and did wrongdoing and was fucking up. But it
Is
say
it?
and political, broader religious and political tension. It say
Well,
these expulsions were often intertwined with the confiscation of Jewish property, debts owed to them, providing financial relief to the crown.
that's the reason why they're afraid of our Constitution for free speech, because more and more people are starting to go expose these people for the fact that they're not acting like the Jews in the Bible. They're not keeping their Torah, and like Jalen was saying, they're keeping their Talmud, which is a whole nother. That ain't even Bible at all. That's not Bible at all. None of the prophets wrote that.
Not
Hey,
not
hey,
not at
Mhm.
Jalen.
all, bro.
Hey,
What's
Jalen.
up?
Hey, check this out. Oh, my bad. My screen
Mm.
ain't sharing. So I looked it up, right? And you know what? Look what it say. Let me
What, the
know if you ever heard
1290?
of let me know if you ever heard of this word before. You ever heard
Mm-mm.
of this word? Accusations of malfeasance.
Yeah,
You ever?
that's what I was talking about, bro. So basically, bro, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so basically, bro, what had happened was that every time they would get like payday, right? Say like it was payday, right? They will always get gold coins. Each and one of them would literally bite off a piece of that gold coin. So so
Jalen, Jalen,
My boy, Chris, about
what's
to.
going on? Why ain't they let him? Why ain't they let him?
He probably getting the phone call.
Yeah, I know how that is, man. I hate it when that
Hey,
happens.
hey, look. It say kings like Philip the Fifth. It say kings like Philip the Fifth and others face financial strains due to wars and other expenditures, and they use the expulsion of Jews as a means of seizing Western assets.
See, some of them words, I'm gonna have to translate some of them damn words, man.
Yeah. They trying to get big on it. All right, here go Jalen.
Yeah,
yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, bro. But like I was saying though, so what happened was that each time during payday, bro, they would all be getting these gold coins. How the I mean not the gold coins, silver coins. Now how the system worked, they always use a scale. Depending on the scale, bro, determines if the shit was fake or not. Right? All right, boom. So they will always chip off a piece just to make sure that the coins still got the proper weight for it to be, spent. And the other pieces they would just put in like a sack, right? So at the end of like every like year, they will all put all their pieces that they snipped off the coins, right? In any shape or form, like anytime they got money, they always take a piece off their coin. They will put it in a sack, and at the end of the year, they will melt the coin down. You get what I'm saying? Like melt the silver down and basically create fraudulent coins. That was strike one, right?
yeah,
Then came with the religious, and then also now everyone that's watching this, please do not take offense with what I'm about to say, but a lot of the other stuff came with I guess you could call it heretic. You know what I'm saying? Blasphemous things that they were do, such as, homosexual acts, the defile of women and kids, you know what I'm saying? Like the defiling of a child, basically. You know what I'm saying? When the France started to like really peak, like, hold on, bro, like our shit is getting fucked up, our land's getting fucked up, our morals getting fucked up, and our financial system getting fucked up. Now you got to start thinking like, man, when the fuck did all this shit come from? And then when you trace everything back, it's y'all. Y'all got kicked out. You get what I'm saying? Think about this, bro. They've been kicked out of 109 countries. 109. That's a lot, my nigga. And so, Pete, hold on, this the killer part, right? So there's an AI that decoded the entire speech that Hitler did. It was one of like his most powerful speech, right? That's when they were saying, oh, he's talking about killing Americans and killing Jews. No, he was saying that the reason why that he has his issues with the Jews is because Germany was basically forced to take them in. And if they did not take them in, then basically they wouldn't get no aid, no nothing, whatever. You know how this shit go, right? And
yeah,
so from that point on, Germany started to change. Transgender and homophobia and and sexual kinks and cults started to form. People don't know that due to them coming in there, the economy went down so low that 100,000 sex club had to be open, right?
Hmm.
100,000 sex clubs, bro. So you think about how
Damn.
many prostitutes are working in these clubs. So you
Oh
add
yeah,
the
there was some money in
so
that.
you know what I'm saying. So you think about so five prostitutes, whether they're male or female, and a lot of these sex clubs, majority of these sex clubs, they'll deal with orgies, you
Son of
know,
Gomorrah, man.
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, like sodomizing,
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of things within. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying. And so when this shit started to, you know what I'm saying, so now that's where the first that's really where like the red light district like started to really go. Started from there. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really started pumping, 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 pumping. So now like I said, because the economy is down now, what now people have to go to prostitution to live. Well, now there's not a lot of women on, you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of women. So now
right.
you got the
Take that
men
ass, ho.
engaged.
Take that ass, ho.
Exactly. So now you got a lot of men engaging in these acts as well just to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. A lot of times during them times, there were a lot of single fathers. Like people don't know, but Germany was based
If
mostly on men.
if
You know what I'm
you
saying? Like that's why they call it, like that's why they call Germany the fatherland. They
right,
call it the fatherland. You know what I'm saying? So,
it,
but what Hitler was saying, he was like, we had to take them in. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They messed up our financial system.
yeah.
They integrated homosexuality and all these dark, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
see,
Like
I
all
didn't
these,
know. I know that all that
yeah.
they,
But
they
hold
kept
on.
that away from
But,
us.
but hold on, because look, so you ever heard of the book burnings that happened in 1933?
No,
So the book burnings, right, happened in 1933, right? There's a spot in the middle of Germany, bro. I want to say town square, something like that. It's like in the middle, right?
uh
There's a
huh,
glass on the ground. You pull back the thing. There's a library at the bottom. This library was able to hold case like 100 and something books, right?
yeah,
That same place is where also there was a Jewish sexologist, right? That Germany basically allowed to let him run willy-nilly, right? He was the one who introduced, he's the father, like they called him the father of sexology. So he's the one who implemented he basically tried to like push the whole, pedophilia is okay, transgender is okay,
yeah. Wow,
whatever the case may be. And the reason why is because during the very first World War, a lot of commanders of the German party,
yeah.
and mind you, at this time, Germany still had their ties with the Roman Catholic Church. I'm gonna get back to that because we know what the Roman Catholic Church was doing.
Hmm.
Same thing went over to Germany. Same thing that's went to Germany. Now, who brought the Roman Catholic Church these ideologies? Well, think about it. It started in Greece.
Oh
The
yeah. I
Jews
mean,
into the
they're
Jews,
Christians,
but that's
so
the thing, No, 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 no. The Jews integrated into Greece. This
right.
how they integrated in Egypt. They integrated into Greece. The only thing is, it wasn't a lot of them that were in Greece, but it was just enough of them to be in power and put their agenda into motion. But
Yeah.
because there wasn't a lot of them, they couldn't be chased out. They couldn't be found. So then, when the Romans came and took over, then that's when the Romans started to see, oh, okay, we see how y'all made Greece. Because how did Greece fall?
Right.
Ain't no
Greece fell Rome.
exactly. Greece fell and
Yeah.
Rome arose. But that's the thing though. How in the world did Greece fall?
Well, they
There
fell
was
from
no
within before they fell outside.
exactly. They fell
Yeah.
from within. Only way for you,
Yeah.
the only
Same
way,
for us.
yeah, it's the same thing that's been going over and
Yeah.
over and over, bro. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. In order for you to know the future, you have to go back into the past.
You right. You right
That
about that.
that's the
Yeah.
reason why. See, people think with me that, oh, I've been going to these different religions and stuff like that, trying to chase a God. No, I've been trying to chase the people who've been fucking up the entire world.
You
That's who
trying to
I've been
chase?
trying to
You
chase.
chasing the truth, bro? I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm chasing the people who've been ducking and dodging. Who've been ducking and dodging. There's no
like, look,
way.
we
Hold on, wait a minute. There's no way that Rothschild, John D. Rothschild, came on an interview before he died and said, "My family created Israel. We go back to Babylon."
Yeah, both of you, Wavy, brother Wavy, and you, uh, with me. That's three people. I don't know if we all share the same faith,
We
but it's because
we don't share the
yeah,
same faith, but we all got the same solution of who fucking shit up.
right. That's what I'm saying. So it's not faith that brought us together. It is because we're putting our faith in truth, and
Hmm.
it's you know what I'm saying. We can't define what. All I know is this: is we got three different gods or three different faiths, but we all here because truth is really what we're chasing.
Hmm. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts, brother. And so like that's the thing, is like people have to start back going through. See, because what's so crazy, bro, is that when I go back to the Tengu and everything, right?
yeah,
They went from being this ominous demon to be worshipped as a god, but the god is of financial literacy. Who's the only people we know on the world that has the best financial literacy, and they always have succeeded in that realm?
because they own it.
Thank you, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro. That's what I've been chasing this whole time, bro, because
yeah,
I've been trying to find the line of the Orsinis, the Rockefellers, and the Rothschilds.
yeah. They own it. That's why.
You know what I'm
That's why they
saying?
can't. That's
Like,
why. That's why they never fuck up and be like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. Man, just tell the truth. You own
that's
the
the
money.
re-
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
reason why, like, I was arguing with somebody, bro, and he pointed out, and he said a lot that he was wrong, but he didn't even know that if it was a different topic about this, he would have been right. He said that Amin Ra,
Hmm.
no. First, he said that Yahweh is a combination of all the gods throughout all history. All right, cool. I can say that, right?
Okay.
So, and now we were arguing. I was like, nah, that's not necessarily. I said, because if you're saying that, that means that you're speaking of a different Yahweh. I said, because there was only one God that took all the attributes from every God, and that was the jealous God. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Which is, if we go back to Samaria, we go back to way in the beginning, it will be Marduk. Well, we already know when you read the story of Marduk, we know that he was given the land of Babylon. He would name be later called Baal.
Hmm.
Then we would know that if we read the stories about him, we will learn that he waged the war in Egypt and took the name of Amin Ra,
Oh,
right?
okay. I didn't know that part. Yeah.
Okay, right. He took the name of Amin Ra because if you look up Marduk, you find the name of Asar and Set in his story. That's his sons.
Right.
Asar has the exact same 90% story similar to Osiris, while Set, which is Seth, is Set from Egypt, his brother. So now, when you look at it and everything, so now you go back and everything, you go back through history. Well, when Yahweh fought Baal and Baal lost, the story goes that he ran and he went back to Egypt. He ran back to Egypt and hid in the pyramids. He said that he took two of his two of his people, his two priests with him. He took two priests with him, his loyal priests. They hit him, and he said, because of your good deeds, I'm going to give you all the money, all the gold, the diamonds of the earth. You know what I'm saying? You shall inherit it. Well,
Hmm.
you go back, and now we see that, well, we find out that Jews did turn away against Yahweh during the battle between him and Baal. And Rothschild literally said that we created Israel and my lineage go back to Babylon. He never
Okay.
said that my lineage went back to Egypt. He said that we went back to Babylon.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That right
Yeah.
indicates, okay, so that right there indicates, because any other real Jewish person would have been like, oh, we come from, we come from the time when Moses had, brought us out. That's what a real Jew would have said.
Right.
But the fact that you said, oh, we come from Babylon, that's letting me know that you from the line that turned away from Yahweh.
And not only that, Babylon is like it's mere confusion at
All
best.
right,
Is what
all
it.
right, all right. Let me
Go
share
ahead.
my screen. This shit crazy. So this it says um the Balfour Declaration was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
addressed to Lionel Walter Rothschild. This was a statement of support from the British government for establishing a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. So 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 um so yeah, he definitely had his hands. They trying to say that he didn't necessarily create it, but it got some. It's a rabbit hole for sure.
Look up the interview where he says it out his own mouth. He said it out his own mouth.
No, it really happened, Wavy. The thing is the story about it is that uh, the English was going to give it over to two other people. They promised two other different nations that they were going to
Mm-hmm.
give it over to, and they just like left them hanging, and then just straight up gave it to these guys, which
Yep.
is Rothschild.
Yeah, because look,
And
that's why I say the Balfour Declaration, Jalen. It
mm,
proved your point. They just not
hmm
trying to say how he
they
said
just not trying to.
it.
They just not trying to say it. And the only way you gonna find out is if you go on YouTube and you type in John, type in Rothschild saying that we created Israel. You gonna see him sitting down in a throne room with an interviewer, and he gonna say, "Yeah, my family created
Yeah,
Israel."
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
You know
Nah.
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Google, hey,
Like
Google just saying, look, even right here they give it up.
Google trying to Google. You have to
Like
remember
this,
who
yeah.
owns
Look, check
Google.
this out. Check this out. We know Google ran by. You know what I'm saying? But look, it say
Hmm
in summary, while the Rothschild family played a role in the early stages of the Zionist movement
hmm
and provided financial support,
They
they
are
Yeah.
the Zionist movement.
solely responsible for creation of Israel. They just gave it up. But look, this where they agree with you at, Jalen.
The
Balfour
battle for the
Declaration.
declaration.
They
Okay,
say the
we
Balfour
going.
Declaration was addressed to Rothschild, so they gave it up right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I really want people to really come back and watch this video. I want people to come back and watch this video, bro,
Hmm.
because it's gonna get to a point, bro. Because right now, I'm glad. I am so happy that that's a bro. Shout out to the Supreme Judge, the Supreme Court judge. He's been doing the people very, very great justice. You get what I'm saying? He been blocking everything that Trump been trying to. Because you know Trump was trying to pass a law saying that we can't speak on this stuff. We can't speak on anything that's a Jewish official. We can't
Yeah.
speak on nothing.
That's
They
the
didn't
thing
do that.
about him. He's old. He's old, and he's at that age where if they off him, he's got everything. He feels like he's accomplished everything. That's
Nah,
where
But the
he's
thing,
at.
hey, this what's going on. I seen this nigga the other day
mm,
acting like he was one of them. Trump think that
but
he one of them.
bro,
Trump
but the
think he
crazy,
one of them. I seen
but
him
the
with the hat on. He was throwing
yeah,
the
but
he
but
was
but but
throwing
what's
the
so
Patriot
crazy though,
shield.
bro? But what's so crazy? Who was that? Somebody from Iran or somebody came and met with him, right? Like not too long ago, like 2 3 weeks ago. They gave him his genealogy papers, and it showed him that he was German. He was a German descent, basically saying that you're not supposed to be in this in this country either, and you over here doing this whole shit.
You talking about Trump?
Yeah, they brought Trump his genealogy, like his actual family tree from
Hey, look.
Germany.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy.
Shit, wow, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy. Every president, every president since we've been alive been riding with Israel. I think what Trump last year, last year, and during the running up to the election, Trump wasn't he wasn't on some um Israel. I'm on Israel's side. Trump was in the middle the whole time.
He
So if
was.
you look up to when he had the meeting with Zelensky or
Mhm,
or last year
mhm.
or early this year, Trump was always playing the middle. It's
But you
something
want to know why? But you
happened.
want to know why? You know why he
Hold up
took the
real
side of
quick. Hold up
Israel?
real quick.
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna
Something
tell you why he took the
happened.
side of Israel.
Something happened, and I think we're gonna see this. We're gonna see this with Russia and Ukraine too.
No, bro,
Something.
we watched it.
Hold up real quick.
We
Hold
seen
up
what
real
happened.
quick. Hold up real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Something happened to where Trump is feeling like you
Finish up. I'm gonna
motherfuckers,
tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
motherfuckers is wasting time are y'all not listening to me? I think that's what, like, Trump already, like I said, every president in the United States ride with Israel. They got their head in our back pocket. We owe them for some reason. They pay it. I mean, we pay them anything they want. If you pay attention,
Pay attention.
all of our weapons is in war right now. Like, we is a part of this war, whether we like it or not. But what I'm saying is, bro, even with the Ukraine and Russia situation, Trump go eventually pick a side, because it's like I guess he feeling like these motherfuckers not listening to him.
Now, this is what I want to say. You know why he took Israel's side?
You can't go
Because
against Ukraine being the American
no,
president.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It's because of Africa.
You say
It was
because
because of Africa. Because of Africa. When Ibrahim, yeah. So listen. So Ibrahim Ibrahim, the president of Niger, and I want to say the Congo too. I can't remember the third president. Ibrahim, who is 37 years old, basically pushed out America, the entire West, like pushed out the entire West and all their allies out of Africa, right?
Man, Jay.
So because no, listen. Because of that, Russia took the side, went behind Africa, and has been helping Africa and everything. That is one of the main reasons why. That is one of the main reasons why. And the fact that Russia and China have been helping Gaza and the Palestinians, dropping them off aid, dropping them off supplies, getting them up out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is the reason why he started to take Israel's side. Because even Russia even said, bro, if y'all continue to attack Palestine, we're going to get y'all up out of there. Africa said it.
Hey, this is what I'm saying, Jalen. It been going on for over 2 years, gang. I promise it had nothing to do with Abraham Traore. Like, this was going on. We've been funding and supplying weapons for this shit that's been going on for over a year. Know what I'm saying?
For what reason though?
Now Israel nuts with Netanyahu. That nigga nuts so big, found it's like I said, it's been going on for over 2 years. So one of them motherfuckers was gonna get to this point. You feel me? It's just the fact that we in World War III and our news ain't even acknowledging that all our weapons is supplying Israel.
You know what's so crazy, bro? And another thing is, bro, this is what I didn't like about it. Somebody from Israel was like, oh, Palestine got weapons of mass destruction and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was a video that went, it was a picture that went viral, right? On Instagram, Facebook. Nigga, if you zoom in, why are the words in Hebrew?
Yeah,
How in
not
the
only
world,
just
how
because
in the
it's
world
propaganda,
do Palestine have weapons of mass destruction, but when you zoom
propaganda.
in, it's in Hebrew? That doesn't make sense at all.
They
Palestinians do
lied.
not speak
They
Hebrew.
lied. Everybody's gonna find out after this war is that they
Just
lied.
like, bro,
And
just like the dude who went to the doing Bush. This is Bush administration all over again, bro. Like, truth be told,
what do y'all think this? Do y'all think this? Because this war is going on right now. Do y'all think it's gonna be light or y'all think it's gonna be heavy?
man, look, what they trying to do, bro. They trying to do what they've been trying to do, bro. They trying to make everybody bend to their will, bro. And everybody's not doing that. Ever since the BRICS thing happened with Brazil, Russia, India, and like with all that, with Africa stepping away from the West, bro. That money is gone. A lot of that money is gone. That gold money, gone. That diamond money, gone. The Middle East has aligned itself with Africa. Africa has been doing a lot of things in the Middle East. So guess what? That oil is gone. They don't got shit. The West is slowly declining. The West is slowly declining, brother.
Yeah, that's why they're doing what they're
Like
doing.
that's why,
That's why they're
like
doing what
I
they're
ain't gonna
doing,
count.
bro.
So
Like
like
bro,
this,
like bro, I ain't gonna count.
we
I
gotta
went back
pay.
and looked. Go ahead.
Hey,
Wait, my
let
fault.
me say this real quick. We gotta pay attention to we can't lose the fact that this is a religious war. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we get to Ukraine and Russia,
Mhm.
that's not a religious war. That's still Russia still trying to conquer, take the land over. But when we
Mhm.
get Israel and Palestine and Iran, Because at first it wasn't even Iran. It was Israel versus Palestine. Then
But
they both
Iran, but
now
what
it's
happened?
so now you getting Palestinians that fled Palestine
Hmm.
and mounting up with somebody that's supporting them in the faith of Allah. So we gotta
I'm gonna
we
tell you.
gotta pay attention that
I'm gonna tell you.
ain't
I'm gonna tell
just
you with
Iran.
that.
Hey, look, let me say this real quick. It
Go,
ain't
go ahead. Go ahead.
Iran. All the Muslim countries, Iraq,
Hmm.
Saudi, all
Hmm.
the countries go eventually mount up. So that's what we gotta miss.
Hmm.
It's really the religious war over
Hmm.
the political war that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with
Because
Russia.
well, and the thing is that though, but it's like a lot of Muslims live in Palestine, bro. There's a lot of Jewish Muslims that live in Palestine, bro. One thing
Jewish
about the
Muslims.
yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cause you gotta think about it, bro. Jewish, like I said, because in today's, like I said, like, and since we've been all growing up, Jewish has always been considered as a race and as a religion.
Nah, it ain't no
So when you
race,
hit,
man. That's what they want
but
us to
that's what,
think.
but exactly, but that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that I'm talking about the quote unquote people who are Jews that's from Israel, that left Israel and went to Palestine after they found out
Yeah,
the truth of what was
they're
going on and they converted to being Muslim. So that's why they call them
they're
Jewish Muslims.
actually what they really are in context is
Mhm.
German
Yeah,
exiles. The same
yeah,
way
German exiles.
the same way Americans over here are
Hmm.
English exiles. They're
Hmm.
actually British. They're actually just Britons that left the Great Britain.
Hmm.
So, that's all
Hmm.
that is, and it's the same with them, man. They
Man,
they they left
I
one
wouldn't
place, went
call
to Palestine.
I wouldn't call Americans English exiles. This is what I would say. They just another damn white person.
They're the British. They're the same. They're the same Britons that they fought when they got independence. They're the same ones. They fought each other.
The
So,
Jews,
and
the Jews is just another white people.
yeah, they're in my eyes, they're from
Ashkenazi.
Germany. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
say they're Ash.
Ashkenazis.
But here's the thing about Ashkenaz, right? When you look it up in
Mhm.
the Bible, I think it's in Genesis like 10:3. When you look it up in the Bible and you look up the definition of the name, and I'm talking about you go to the Greek, go to the Hebrew, and you look at everything behind the context, they're lying their ass off because it ain't got nothing to do with race. It's got nothing to do with these are just people. Those are principles that are being strung together and it's basically being put together as nations with tongues are just nations because of its nativity to the definitions of what they are.
Hey, we read the was it Osama bin Laden? We read the Osama bin Laden papers on here. I
The
think
Osama
we
bin
read
Man,
Laden.
y'all
we
need to go. Y'all
so
need to
we
go listen to
gotta
his
we
speech with the
we in
AI.
we really in the standpoint of, you know what I'm saying, we seeing the bullshit, we gotta call the
Yeah,
Hmm.
bullshit, and we can't fall for the bullshit. We see the
Right,
problem.
bro. Because bro, all they like you said is propaganda, bro, and that's what it is. Is that like y'all calling these people terrorists and all these other stuff, but when really they just people defending their land. They just people
exactly.
defending their land.
Just like
Like
Iraq.
that's like, bro, they literally called Ibrahim a gold thief terrorist because he
Yeah,
said that my people will no longer polish gold for y'all and we're not getting majority of the benefits.
right.
My
They're
people will
the
not
they're the
cut diamonds. My
Pharisees.
my, my people will not give y'all diamonds for y'all to cut and make money off of. When the kids got to sit here and dig and crawl, bro, they were using kids, bro. The French in the West were using kids in Africa, bro, to literally mine and dig gold and diamonds, bro, going into these small ass little fucking tunnels and shit. There was an explosion where the entire thing collapsed on a whole bunch of kids. Ibrahim tried to go. They was like, "You don't want to go." He winded up going, and before he was able to walk in there, a dude, a worker, another worker, African worker came and was like, "Mr. President, they've been doing this for years. Even before you took power, they've been doing this. The people that was before you just turned a blind eye."
Yeah,
He told the IMF, he said, y'all got 48 hours to get out my land, out of Africa, period. Or I'm waging war against France. He told them, you got 48 hours. And guess what they did? They got the fuck up out of there. That's why when you seen Ethiopia was like, oh, Ethiopia got out of depth with the IMF, that was because of that explosion. He chased them, he chased the entire West out. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like it's been political war. Is it a political war? It's a financial war, and and this is a religious war. It's all this
Yeah,
shit, bro.
the
But
thing
like,
about it
but
is, man,
but the fact
is
is that
there
like you can't call nobody a terrorist when they're just trying to protect their people and protect their
Hey,
assets.
and
the
it's like
the Muslims are more
Hey,
religious
hold on,
than
let me
they
say
are,
this,
though.
man.
Facts.
We'll be like, yeah, man, we've been out of slavery for so and so years. Then you find out African countries are still owned by France and still owned by Spain and shit like that. You be like, how that even make sense? How is an African country owned by somewhere else? They don't even
The-
come on. How you hear shit like that? You be like, our people is not out of slavery, nigga. It's still going on right now.
so I have a profound respect for Kanye, and the reason why, even though he's bugging out, I have a profound respect for him is because I try to put myself in other people's shoes. And I think to myself, if I was a celebrity and I had a lot of fame and people was following me and I didn't want that anymore. Let's say I didn't want that no more. Let's say I
Mm,
didn't want to be in these contracts with no more with these so-called Jewish people. He was in these
hmm
contracts. Bro, all he's doing is anything and everything possible to get them to leave him the fuck alone. That's all he's doing. And I think that's brilliant how he's doing it. He's just doing whatever it takes so that people treat him like a regular person again, so people just like leave his name out of everyone's mouth because that's really what it's all about. He used to want it, but now he don't want it because he broke the contract
Let
with
me
these
see.
so-called
Martin,
Jewish people that
real,
they
Martin,
own everything.
real game.
Hold on, I'm about
Oh,
to
that
look that
real.
up right now. Are Palestinians
Yeah.
descendants of
And
Moab?
and the Jewish people are the Amalekites. Hey Martin, the Amalekites ain't real gang. That will be blotted out in the Torah. Let them get those Edomites out of the land.
No,
My
Palestinians
people.
are not direct descendants of Moabites. While both groups inhabited the same general region in ancient times, Palestinians primarily descend from the Canaanites and other ancient Levantine populations. They're not, like I said. Now, I knew they wasn't no Moabites and
Hey, hey,
everything. I knew. Go ahead, my fault, brother. Go ahead.
hey Martin, Edomites ain't real gang. Edomites ain't real gang. I say Sergio, stop acting like an Ethiopian. You're acting like a damn Chaldean. Go
Oh my God, not a Chaldean, bro. Not from Ur. Not from Ur.
go ahead, Jalen, my bad.
But yeah, bro. But yeah, but just like what Dwayne said, bro. Like they put you in this predicament where you need their help, and then when you don't want their help no more, that's when they start to doing this whole shit. Oh, we want to raise war against y'all.
Oh yeah,
We about to tell our people that y'all terrorists. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing that.
Oh,
they're
oh,
Nigga,
the
what?
they're the devil. They're the devil. They're the ones you're
cancel
not supposed
the
to sign a
contract.
contract with.
You can't cancel the contract. It's for 300 years.
Yeah, so
Exactly. That's
can't
what I'm
count.
saying. Yeah, you
He
just
said
made my point,
300
Wavy.
years.
You just made my point, Wavy. That's why when you look at the contracts that they have with France, with Haiti, France, with
Mhm.
parts of Africa and all, when you look at the contract, what do you mean 100, 200, 400, 500, 800 years? Time has changed. That this is where I side with all the revolt. I side with I can't say his name, but I side with the brother out there in
Ibrahim.
yeah, Avery, right? I side with him because it's just like and this is why I was talking about Kanye. It's exactly what Kanye said is if you take all he's asking is these so-called Jewish people. He's just got
Mm.
one challenge. He says, "Look, I ain't got nothing against them. I don't have no hate in my heart for them. I don't want to do nothing bad against them. All I want them to do is just put it on the internet, show their
Mhm.
contract, and then let other
Mhm.
people compare and just let everybody discern, decide on, and they won't do it.
They won't. They won't because they know
They
because
won't
they
do it.
know because they know the contract. What it is bull. Bro, let me tell you something. When you got other Jews in different regions coming out saying that we stand for Palestine, that should let you know, brother. Like, and mind you, these are the same rabbinic Jews that are just in different areas, and they're saying, they tripping over there. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Your own people saying that, bro. People forget that Hitler was a Jew. You know what I'm saying? The exact same Jew that he persecuted. Same Jew that he persecuted. The same Jews.
Yeah, they got rid
Why?
of him, man.
Why?
They got rid of
Why?
him, but
But and the reason why is because they wanted him because for one, he served in the First World War, so he's seen everything that had happened. He was aware of everything that had happened as a soldier, and he rose through ranks throughout the years and everything. Well, I'm not gonna say he rose through the ranks because they just wanted to just randomly choosing him. I really felt because he was just one of the ones that was from the first war. But what I'm saying is that people never thought about, never took into consideration is like, why did he, a Jew, want to go against his own people? What did his own people do? What did he find out that his own people did for him to want to go against them? But then that's when you start hearing him. Now, when you start hearing him talk and you use the AI to translate it, you hear he say, "Oh, I'm doing the work of God." This is like what he said. He said these people here steal money. They, they pressure. They put their homosexuality and all this stuff into our media, into our kids, into our economy. You know what I'm saying? They're making fake
hey,
money. They're doing this. They're doing that. It's the same shit they got kicked out during 1290 in France.
the
Same
the
fucking
cons-
shit.
the conspiracy actually thickens a little bit in regards to Hitler because there's some intel saying that he actually popped back up in Argentina and he never really, nothing really never happened to him because no one ever really got actual record. And it was, but they find out it's all linked to the CIA, which again goes back to the Jewish community. So let's say Hitler was, let's say he wasn't really what he appeared to be. He was just a ploy. They put him there because they knew that he could, if anybody could sell out their people, he's a good speaker, he would do the best. So basically he basically knew that he was selling, he was bringing his men to slaughter. He knew that he was killing all of Germany out. He knew he was destroying that whole culture and custom, the whole thing, because that's what the Jewish people wanted. He was obviously bought and sold.
And what happened? They gave that man that bread, and what he do? He said, ran up on the plug twice, and bro, burnt out. He did not do what they wanted him to do with that bread. And when they found out that he took that bread with the secrets
That could
that you
be.
hold,
That could be.
no,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
that was part of the reason. He took the bread, and then you come out with this speech, basically out now. What we did in the past is what we doing now. It's
But let's say he was a sellout though, right? Let's say
he ain't
somebody
no
came to
sellout.
me. Well, here's what I'm saying. Like he said a bunch of stuff that all the Germans could appeal to. So he was
Hmm.
telling them, he was saying truth that no, it was undeniable truth. That look, man, they're running us into debt. This is how they doing it. They scheming us. He and
Be right
everybody
back.
was like, bro, that's what that is. But he could have still been a man that was like sold, like, hey man, look, do this, get him to go to war, say the right stuff, do what we want you to do. Hey, don't worry, bro. We'll just say this happened to you. We'll say you killed yourself. And you pop up in Argentina and man, you live a good life. And he's like, hey man, fuck it. There's people out there are capable like that, man. Fucked up people.
He definitely might have pulled an escape route, but I think he definitely thought he was a German. I don't think he was backdooring his people. I think he definitely thought he didn't think he was one of them.
That's what's up. I mean, that could be true. You know what? I lean that way more as well because they're trying to muddy the waters. You know what I'm saying? With the CIA intel pop, with him in Argentina and shit. Like, I think they even got a photo of him on a record, man. But it could be a ploy, because the date ain't really obvious. So, that's the thing about it, man. It's just you never know. But it's like this, man. A person creates a computer virus. He's the first person to come up with it. And then he goes around and tells everybody, "Hey, man, you should watch out. Your computer could get sick." And they all laugh at him because that's not existent. And so he goes back home and he sends all these computers viruses, and then he shows back up and he gives them the solution at a price.
Right.
There's people out there like that, man. There's people out there like that. Some people they'll sell out their own people, man, if it means that saving their own skin and make sure they good and all that, man. I'm not saying I mean honestly, I don't think that's what happened. I just don't see it that I don't really see it like that, but it is possible. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So what's up with I trying to get Martin up in here and Sergio up in here, man, because I know Martin don't agree with what you be saying. I know Sergio don't agree with what you be saying. But I think Martin hiding from you, and I think Sergio hiding from you. Sergio said he was eating an hour ago. I think he hiding from you, man. A lot of people don't like to face the little dark. A lot of people don't like to
What they
face
not agree with?
what you say.
Come on, George.
A lot of people don't like to face the little dark one, Dwayne. Hey, I'm gonna throw you back. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna throw you back up in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get you a debate, all right? You heard me, Dwayne? Your mic muted. I think your mic muted.
Oh, my bad. I was saying I fell out with a connection for a second. My bad. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna get you back in that ring, man. You ready?
Yeah, yeah. Well, was you bringing some people that want to debate something?
Yeah. I'm gonna get you back in the under them lights, man. Them Showtime lights.
Yeah, I'm down. Especially like it's like at nighttime. I think is when I got like the most free time. Today just happens to be a special day because the dog, man, my dog's having some issues that I had to spend money, man.
Overstood,
Yeah,
overstood.
man.
Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna
Uh,
do. Matter of fact, later on tonight, I think I'm gonna do a show on the Diddy trial. So if you free later on tonight, I'm gonna do a show on the Diddy trial. Um,
oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
I'm about to go tune into that right now.
you got some intel on that and
Yeah. I'm
everything.
gonna put in a group
That's
chat.
what's up,
I'm
bro.
gonna
For
put you in a
sure.
group chat and send you the video.
All right, yeah.
Hey, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like,
All
sharing,
right,
and we out of here. All right, Dwayne.
all right, bro.